Yes, I'm back. Yes, yes, I'm back. So press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is muffled. Press 2 if the sound is muffled. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here. There's probably going to be more stuff I'm going to have to talk about tomorrow. But yeah, there's some stuff going on right now in regards to Diddy. So like the video, like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here. Diddy news update. Come on in, come on in. Um, like the video, like the video. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Come on in. Good morning, Carmen. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're gonna get to some Diddy stuff. There's other stuff that's going on too. Like I told you guys, I watch different pages. We'll kind of get to that, but I'm gonna try and turn on this monetization real quick. Let's get to the disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use. Wait a minute, it didn't do it. Hold on. Last show, I almost forgot to turn on my monetization for the whole show. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Because I just saw something in regards to breaking. I think Diddy's asking not to be shackled in regards to going to his court hearing for the week. And I guess there's been different laws that saying that, people should not be shackled, like especially like pregnant women or something. So there's stuff that's going on. I told you I've listened to different law pages. And I'm general because everyone can kind of go look up some of their favorite law pages and get information. But yeah, there's other stuff that's going on. But what we are coming today to talk about is the general stuff that's going on in the media that's been going on. Also, I think that there's some people in the jail that's, seeking to do things for Diddy. Huh? And they're okay with trying to help and assist. I'm hearing different stuff about that too. So whether that's true or false, I don't know. But there's just a lot going on. I had been hearing that Diddy's allegedly running the jail. I had heard that, but I kind of didn't believe it. Um, so just still give me a second. I'm still turning on my monetization. But yeah, this is going to be an issue if what's being reported before his court hearing with this judge. I'm seeing that the judge is asking, this is alleged, the judge is asking for immediate hearing. He's asking not to be shackled. So there's stuff that's going on. So we're going to get to some of that. But yeah, what we're also talking about today is what's been reported. There's a young lady that's saying people are allegedly knocking on people's doors and they're wondering if people are paid to create these stories about Diddy and reporting on Diddy. So we're going to get to her video. I'll make sure I put her page in the comment section so that way you guys can go listen to her whole video. But I was kind of shocked because if that's the case, that's also concerning that that's going to present itself. Now, whether these are really investigators or not, we're going to look into it. Whether these are people that's, working for an investigation company, we don't know. They didn't want to give their LLC to the girl. They didn't want to tell. And she said she don't even know if the names that they give was correct. Now, the young lady, she's a YouTuber, well known. She got a lot of subscribers. Her page does extremely well. And, she was concerned. She didn't live at that house anymore. So her ex-roommate called her saying, there's people here looking for you. So that's a concern. I seen a guy talk about it, and I was like, okay, I know that page. And then I went to her page and listened to her video like 2, 3 o'clock this morning. So man, we be doing stuff. Headphones on, so I couldn't wake nobody up. But yeah. So like the video, like the video. We're talking Diddy, hot topics, trending topics. We're going to get to what the media is saying about Diddy, what's forthcoming, some of the concerns that he might be having prior to court, the different allegations. Diddy's lawyer is basically saying if they did raid his cell, alleged, they might have took information that might have messed with his Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment. And then people are saying if you're in jail, you don't have too many rights. We can raid it. Now, it's also being alleged that the raid for the jail was scheduled prior to Diddy being there. But who knows if that's where they were planning to put Diddy anyway. But yeah, they're saying the raid was supposed to happen regardless. So we're going to get to that too. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. I think there's a lot of big pages that's live right now, but I had to go ahead and do this. Yeah, all of it's coming to light. And if he has a court hearing, I don't know, he's going to be happy that all this other information is being presented. And then when you got to realize there are law pages that's going on Pacer, they're able to look at the documents every day. Some of the stuff was blacked out, and you can't see if there's other cellmates that's assisting Diddy, helping Diddy. There's different allegations out there that Diddy is using others' accounts to make alleged calls, and or that there's alleged three-way calls that's going on. So there's a lot going on with Diddy, period. There's a lot going on with Diddy. Okay, so right here is basically saying Diddy's lawyer argue recent seizing of his jail cell is a violation of his Fourth and Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights. Whether that's true or not. And you got to remember, Diddy's lawyer has been busy. Busy. Also, yesterday we talked about the lawyer representing the 120, some say 100 accusers is being sued, alleged for extortion. That lawyer is Tony Busby. Many people are telling Tony Busby to be careful. You got to be careful. There's other lawyers that have gone to jail for alleged extortion. Now, whether he feels he's committed extortion, I don't know. But let's see. Let's go to this. Let me see. I want to wait till like the 10-minute mark, and then I'll start playing clips because I don't want to get flagged. But like the video. Come on in, everyone. We only have 2 likes. If I could please get the few people that's in here to like the button, hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's going to take a few minutes for people to come in. I kind of should have continued the live when I was talking Trump. I kind of should have continued the live, but I was actually supposed to go somewhere, but then something transpired and I was like, okay, I'll do that later. So that's why we're at where we are at. Like the video. Come on in. It's going to take people a few minutes because right now they're probably on other pages, and it's taking a few minutes for people to get the notification. But we're going to get to this clip. We're almost at the 10-minute mark. Like the video. Are you guys surprised of the allegations that's happening about Diddy and what's being said? If people are seeking to trying to help or assist, if he's in a certain area, there's so much stuff that's going on. He's in a area where it's for high profiled, them being able to only get 3 showers a week. Many people are saying that the actual investigation was scheduled, but then they saying, hey, Diddy's complaining about the food, but for them to do the investigation, I'm not certain how many other, if everybody's cell got raided, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody's talking about Diddy's cell, and they're basically wondering if the information he was supposed to utilize for court, if some of that was taken. Okay, so yep. All right, so let's get to like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate you all coming back. Let's see. Yeah. And many people are saying there's a lot going on before his court hearing. Remember, he's trying to still get bail. So if the allegations are true, that's going to be concerning if he goes in front of this judge and there's still alleged foolery going on. Okay, we're at the 10-minute mark. Like the video, fair use.
A judge not to grant Combs' third request for bail, in which the music mogul offers a $50 million bail package citing new evidence and changed circumstances.
Dot, 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 dot.
Prosecutors pointing to recorded phone calls from jail. They say Combs asked family members to reach out to potential victims and witnesses, urging them to create narratives to influence a jury pool. Allegations that could land Combs in even more trouble.
Diddy's jail calls can be used at trial if they are able to support the prosecution's case in chief. They can also provide grounds for additional criminal charges to be filed against
the government.
Okay, so let's go here. Like the video, fair use. Let's get to some of these clips. And then if, it's been already stated that he allegedly has a court hearing for this week. So we're going to pay attention to that as well. Let's get to this clip. Hold on. The battery thing is...
Now to Sean Diddy Combs. He says prosecutors violated his rights after they accused him of contacting potential witnesses in his upcoming trial. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky is tracking the case. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, Rebecca. Sean Combs is accusing federal prosecutors of violating his constitutional rights by leafing through his handwritten
Like the video, fair use. Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from, or press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Fair use, reaction clip.
Jailhouse notes, calling it outrageous government conduct amounting to a substantive due process violation. The Fed seized those notes in a recent raid, and prosecutors used them to claim Combs was actively continuing to obstruct justice while in custody. They said he's been calling people he's not supposed to call, trying to shape public opinion, and paying off potential witnesses, including his former Diddy Dirty Money bandmate, Kalena Harper. Prosecutors say they drew a strong...
So we listened to her interview. Remember, his ex-bandmate had an interview, and everybody was like, is she okay? Is she okay? Maybe they should have waited for her interview. Like the video.
Inference from Combs' personal notes that he paid Harper to make a public statement supporting him. Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. He's trying again.
So if y'all did not know, Stevie J also came out and spoke on Diddy's behalf. So did he orchestrate Stevie J to speak on his behalf as well? If y'all didn't catch that video, I did that video about 3 to 4 days ago.
This week,
like the video.
Bail, prosecutors insist there's nothing improper or unconstitutional about obtaining his notes. The judge called a hearing for this afternoon, guys, so we'll see.
All right.
So there might be a hearing this afternoon, y'all. Let's go back.
He's trying again this week for release on bail. Prosecutors insist there's nothing improper or unconstitutional about obtaining his notes. The judge called a hearing for this afternoon, guys, so we'll see.
All right.
So it might have been scooted up, because remember, he was supposed to have a hearing on Friday. So now there might be a hearing for this afternoon. What do y'all think about that? That's been pushed up. Are they going to, get on Diddy in regards to what he got going on? You know what? I'm going to play this Ray J one first. Like the video. Come on in. It's taking the people a few minutes to come in. But let's listen to what Ray J has to say. He's something else, y'all. Is Ray J okay? Because I saw something last night in regards to Ray J ended the live abruptly with Chris Cuomo. I don't know why. But we're going to listen to what Ray J has to say. Let's see. Like the video. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to subscribe as well, you guys.
Are becoming out of control.
Ray J's take on the latest joins us now. Thank you very much for coming on short notice. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Chris.
This is Chris Cuomo and Ray J. His station is News Nation. So thanks for being here, everyone.
It's good to talk to
Fair use, reaction clip.
So Ray J, what is your take on the suggestion that Diddy is powerful enough that he can reach out, even if behind bars, like some kind of mob boss, and get people to tell people to shut up? Or
because some people know who Chris Cuomo is. Some people, let me see. I don't know if y'all could see. I can't really see that. Hold on. So this is Ray J and Chris Cuomo. This is Ray J, Chris Cuomo.
How how real that is. I think, you know, when you're in jail, I think you should also know how to move and not do stupid stuff like that. I think a lot of the stories are becoming out of control and super extreme. Again, you know, you start one way, and then as it builds, there's thousands of people coming in creating a new narrative, and when you do your research or your due diligence on it, a lot of it doesn't come back real. So now you're stuck in a position to go, is any of it real, or how much of it is real? And I think that's where we are now, because they just keep piling on, and now everybody's starting to feel weird about it and starting to feel like it's all starting to look like it's one-sided against one man, and people aren't liking it.
Do you still believe that we're going to see a lot of bold-faced names get pulled into this because of their knowledge or their participation in what Diddy is accused of?
You know, I think that there might have been...
The biggest thing is who was subpoenaed. Who was subpoenaed? Who's a part of the grand jury? None of us really know that. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Times where people have partied with a certain team of people, and it might have been a freak off at that party, right? But I can guarantee you, most of the celebrities that's went to Diddy's parties never even heard of a freak off. So the freak offs in the beginning sounded really interesting, you know, and entertaining, I would say. But in this space now, when you look back, where were the freak offs? Everybody that's super legitimate, that's an A-list celebrity or whatever they say.
I don't know if that's true. I think Ray J is playing. I think he playing. Stop playing with me. Think about over the last, real talk, y'all. Stop playing. Ray J playing. Think about over the last year and a half. Celebrities will come on and say, I left the party early. Well, what do you mean by that? I just left the party early. I was there, but I left early. Many celebrities have been saying that because there's a reason why they say they left early. I'm sorry. I don't believe what Ray J's saying. Like the video, like the video. There's about 184 in the building. If I could please get 150 to please subscribe. And if I could please get 150 to hit the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. If I could please get 150 people to please subscribe and 150 people to hit the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Yeah, this is something that's been talked about for years. Now, back in the day, 15, 20 years ago, maybe not so much. But over the last 10, 15, allege, people have been talking about it. And people have been saying, I left early. There's a reason why celebrities are saying that. Like the video.
You know, from my knowledge and just me knowing I've never seen a freak off, what does that really mean? I mean, is that really real? Is this...
And is he doing stuff around certain people, not other people, because they'll tell? Remember what Cat Williams said? We'll get to that clip again today. Like the video.
50-50? Are we creating a new narrative for something that's not there? Where was it really dope in the baby oil? I mean, what are we doing?
Right.
Is Ray J now trying to not crash out, change the narrative so he can look good in the industry? Because people are probably pulling at Ray J's coattails saying, you're saying too much, you're doing too much, you need to debunk what you've been saying and saying, I've never heard of it. Ray J's trying to do a cleanup on aisle 9, 10, and 11. Yes, he is. Like the video. I'm going to replay some of that.
Hey, but in this space now, when you look back, where were the freak offs? Everybody that's super legitimate, that's an A-list celebrity or whatever they say, you know, from my knowledge and just me knowing I've never seen a freak off, what does that really mean? I mean, is that really real? Is this 50-50? Are we creating a new narrative for something that's not there? Where was it really dope in the baby oil? I mean, what are we doing?
Right.
Why would the feds confiscate bottles of baby oil? That's the question he needs to ask himself. Why would the feds confiscate baby oil? Like the video, like the video. Fair use reaction clip.
What do you want people to know about the alleged altercation with you and Diddy's sons and your drive and your belief that somebody took a shot at you? Do you believe those are related? And did they change your... That's
a good question. He's going to talk about the Combs brothers and he's going to talk about what happened in regards to somebody trying to take him out. Like the video, like the video.
disposition towards talking about this situation?
Well, when you live in LA, I think a lot of things are controlled in a lot of different ways, whether it's from the underground scene or from the political scene. But what I do know is that the people that did that to me, trying to work out something when you know who it is always the best plan, right? I've seen a lot of violence happen just because certain people wouldn't sit down and figure out, what can happen in a positive way as opposed to it going another route.
Right.
So in that situation, we're doing everything we can to make sure that, things are super safe and that everybody can just live and enjoy life. And whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, whatever it is, it stays on the front line. It doesn't go into something super violent. That's very important, moving forward.
And remember when Ray J did talk with Whack 100, he's like, Whack, you don't need to go there. These are younger adults. We don't need no issue. Like the video, y'all. We have 174 in the building. I only have 9 likes. Like the video. Let's get the likes up to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 10 likes. We have 215 in the building. If I can please get 215 to please subscribe and turn on your notification. We're trying to get to 33K. We're trying to get to 33K. If all 200 subscribe, we'll hit the 33K. But we got to get the likes up. Today, I'm not playing. We got to get the likes up. Double tap the screen. They make it easy. To hit the like button is free, free, free. To hit the like button is free, free, free. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. To hit the like button is free. To subscribe is free. Super chats are welcome. Let's get the likes up. Some people don't know. I mean, if you're on a tablet, they make it easy. If you're on a phone, you can hit the like button above the video, below the video. Let's get the likes up. We have 188 in the building. The likes should match the views. See, my page go fast. So people be like, shoot, we know she gonna go fast and we don't really have to hit the like. Why not? Why not support the page? It actually pushes me out into the algorithm. So let's get the likes up. We got 12 likes. We have 179 in the building. If all 175 hit the like, we'll be where we need to be. We should be at 100 likes. Sometimes my show will go 2 hours and I have just 100 likes. And I'll have almost 15K in the building. 100 likes and 15K? That's not adding up. Let's get the likes up. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's continue.
Well, and as far as, go ahead.
No, go ahead. As far as what?
We're listening to Ray J.
No, and then as far as Diddy's sons, it's been a lot. And I think at this point, we had to all sit down and we had to really figure out what this looks like and what we should do moving forward. And so we've worked out our differences. And I think that when we talked in the beginning, creating these mentorship programs and creating something new to help young entrepreneurs when they're falling by the wayside is absolutely needed in these situations. I mean, if you even just look at me, sometimes you...
And maybe that's what Ray J wanted the whole time. Ray J's something else. He looks for ways to trend. He looks for ways to go viral. Maybe he wanted to connect to the Combs brothers in a way and add his name to them so he could trend and go viral. Ray J likes to trend, just like Kim. They look for ways to add their names to a situation so they can trend. Kim K is the same way. She likes to be around people that's trending. Ray J wants to talk and be around people that's trending. The Combs family is trending. So he added himself to this situation, acting like he was a YouTuber, a podcaster, a journalist. He did that. He did that for a reason. Ray J's something else. Is Ray J okay? Like the video, like the video.
Need certain guidance before you jump off the edge. And a lot of times that's happening in this space that we're in right now.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to join it.
Many people have said that these celebrities are going to crash out. Many people feel that Ray J was one of them. He was going to crash out. He wanted to crash out. He wanted to add his name to this Diddy story, and he did that. He did that. Like the video, like the video. Okay, we're going to get to this clip in regards to the young lady speaking about people knocking on her door and asking her, why is she making Diddy videos? Her channel is AMALA, and then it's EKPUNOD. I'm sorry. OBI. So we're going to listen to this and what she had to say, because this is also concerning. If they have an emergency hearing, and this is all alleged, I can't confirm or deny if these investigators are working for Diddy. That's why we're going to listen.
Ads. They're at my door. Of course. Now, luckily, I actually have two witnesses to what took place today. My best friend, Risa, and Taylor, who's in Nashville.
It is true. What a day. Wow, do we have a story for y'all? It's getting real, guys. That's all I can say.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what is going on right now. We're going to go on and go into the story. I guess this is going to be today's episode, so it's going to be a little bit of a story.
So let me show what she looked like. Let's see. Let's see. Will you guys be able to see? Yeah. This is the young lady. She has a channel, and she's talking about Diddy or some investigators that acted as if they're a part of Diddy's team or they're investigating. It's investigators. So she can't confirm or deny if they work for Diddy, didn't work for Diddy. She asked for their LLC. They didn't have one. So we can't confirm or deny if they actually work for Diddy. The comments of this channel is not the comments of Let's Talk About It Media 21, but we're going to get to it. Like the video, like the video. So it was her ex-roommate and then her podcast assistant that's witness to what happened. Let's continue. I have to stop it, play it, like the video. So if you're just not coming in, allegedly 2 private investigators came to this young woman's door, her old apartment, and they're asking questions about why she's creating documents concerning Diddy. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
Time. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Taylor and I were filming a video this morning. We were on Zoom, as we often are. Me from my studio, Taylor from his humble abode. Now, as I was getting to the end of the video where I'm closing out, telling you guys to like and subscribe, I get a little bit of a text message from my best friend, Risa, whom I used to live with. And she's texting me saying, hey, there are 2 guys at the door right now, and they're asking about ads. I'll actually read the actual text that she sent me so we can get verbatim exactly what happened here. She called first, and I was filming, so I didn't pick up the call. The call goes through, and she says, call me so you can tell these guys you are not interested in ads. They're at my door.
So the guys came to the door. I wouldn't check this, y'all. If people are asking y'all about Diddy videos, don't answer the door, record, call the police. If this is real, call the police. Don't answer the door. Don't talk to nobody. Record their butts and then call the police. Because this is serious. If people allege our investigators going to this young girl's page. Because what's happening, people will try and put out a narrative to scare people in media. Let's continue.
I'm being a bitch. That's what Risa says. And I said, LOL, can I just call you in 1 minute? I'm thinking, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why 2 guys would be at your door asking about ads, but here we are in the story. So I finish up filming my video. I call Risa. It's been a few minutes at this point. Apparently these guys are still at the door. Immediately when I pick up the phone, she's like, okay, when she picks up the phone, you're on speaker. And I'm like, what is going on? So one guy starts to speak up, and I'm sensing like a little bit of nervousness in his voice, but he's still there. He's talking. He's got what I would say is like a medium to thick-ish New York accent. And he's saying, we just wanted to come and talk to you about the things that you speak about on your channel, and whether or not somebody pays you to say the things that you say. And it was a very just vague question. I didn't know exactly how to answer that. So I answered back and said, nobody pays me to say anything that I say on my channel.
So she says she has nothing to do with, no one pays her. Like the video, like the video. Let's get the likes to 100. There's about 280 in the building. A young lady was confronted by 2 private investigators, and they're concerned about the videos she makes in regards to her YouTube page. Let's continue.
Channel. You guys know we've tried a couple sponsors on this show once or twice long ago. We've had no sponsors since. We get paid, through YouTube ad revenue and the ad revenue from different platforms, but nobody's paying me directly to say anything. Now he goes on to sort of talk about topics that I talk about on this show, and the immediate topic that he jumps to is, you talk about P. Diddy and celebrities. Mind you, again, this guy's stumbling over his words, and he's not necessarily sounding so fluent in whatever message he's trying to get across. And I put this on speaker. So mind you, Taylor's on Zoom from Nashville. I have the phone to this microphone here. He's listening to everything that's being said. Risa is also there listening to everything that's being said. Okay, so I tell them, I'm not paid by anybody to do this. Why is it that you're asking these things? What are you interested in doing or hearing? And they said, if you were being paid by people to promote a certain message, we were here to, offer you.
Are you being paid to present a certain message? Like the video, fair use. Yes, I have to stop it, play it. And yes, I will put her page in the comment section.
something else. And again, they go through the topics that I talk about on my show, and immediately it's P. Diddy and his connection to other celebrities. So all the red flags are going up, in my mind here. Hairs up on the back of my neck. I actually shot Risa a text at this very moment in the conversation and said, like, something along the lines of, get away from these guys. I'll actually go back and read it so I know exactly what I said. Get away from this guy. Because at this point, only one man was speaking. Again, white man.
One man, I guess they're at the door. She did not let them in, alleged. But still, that's concerning. People are at your door. They know where this YouTuber past apartment was at. Like the video, like the video.
Thick-ish New York accent. Now, I'm probing this guy. Who do you work for?
Yep.
What is it that you're trying to pay me to do?
Yep.
Who are you inquiring about? What specifically are you asking me? Am I being paid to say on my channel? And this guy is just stumbling over his words. He doesn't know what to say. He starts saying, I watch your channel. I'm a fan of your show. I appreciate the things you talk about. And then he goes back to the whole P. Diddy and this topic and this topic and this topic. So whoever was with this guy, presumably his boss, and at least this is what he explains himself to be, a second guy jumps into the conversation. Now, this guy sounds a little bit more confident than the last guy. And he jumps in and he says, oh, well, we're just here to ask you whether or not you've been paid to talk about this specific topic on your channel. And if so, we want to know who is paying you. But now that we know that, nobody's paying you, there's no further information we need to gather, we're going to see ourselves out and it will be okay. I keep pressing them. Who, again, are you here to talk about? Who is paying you to be here? Who are you asking about? Like, who do you work for? And they in the conversation sort of slip in that they're investigating, or they're investigators. Sorry for my foggy memory as to the exact wording of it. But that sort of put off something in my brain where I'm like, okay, so you guys are investigating whether or not I've been paid to say something, but also you're here.
So allegedly they're saying that there's supposed to be another 10 other YouTubers' doors that they're going to allegedly knock on. Like the video. Please continue to hit the like button. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. And let me know in the comments, is this the first time you're hearing that allegedly investigators are asking about YouTubers that's making videos alleged about Diddy? Let's continue.
Offer me money, but also you came to the door and said that you were inquiring about ads and whether or not I'm sponsored by certain people. So I directly asked them, it seems like you guys came to this door under false pretenses, and now you're saying that you're investigating something. So which one is it? Are you here to pay and take up ad space or be a sponsor, or are you here investigating something?
Exactly.
And then finally they come out in this conversation and say that they're private investigators, and they will not disclose who they've been paid by, who they are working for. But essentially the story that I got is that they are traveling around and I guess knocking the doors of different influencers who are having conversations about these topics, about P. Diddy and his connections to celebrities, to see whether or not they've been funded by somebody to start having these conversations. And they're trying to decide.
So that's the biggest thing. Are they doing that same thing to TMZ? Are they doing that same thing to other news nations? Why are they harassing YouTubers and going to their doors? Like the video. Let's continue.
What that is. And they said through their investigating into people talking about P. Diddy and his connection to influencers, they found that a lot of the conversations are just being had by bots. Like bots are just spamming this information out on the internet. I don't know anything about that. I have no idea what they're talking about there. But they go on to, explain that this is what they're doing. And then they say, we'll pay for you to disclose who would be paying you. And we'll also pay more on top of whatever it is they're paying you to sort of push the opposite story. Now, they don't explain what the opposite story. Again, they don't explain who.
Now they're saying they want to push the opposite stories. I can't confirm or deny if somebody went to her door. I can't confirm or deny if she took a picture. I can't confirm or deny if these people work for Diddy. Let's be very clear on that. YouTube, you have to be very careful with the information you put out there, but I have to present this to you guys because allegedly there's 2 private investigators that went to this girl home. She's a YouTuber and she makes videos about celebrities and Diddy. Let's continue.
They're working for. So I'm asking them again, who hired you to be here?
Yeah, have you guys, this is the first time you guys are hearing this? Yeah, I seen this last night. Like the video. Scary. Very scary, because did they do that to TMZ? TMZ has a whole documentary out. Like the video.
Who is the one who is making sure that you're at my door right now asking, not my door, but a door that I used to live at, asking these questions?
Yeah.
I won't say who. Then I'm saying, okay, if you guys are private investigators, what is the name of your LLC or what is the name of your corporation? Give me that, because you're willing to own up to the fact that you're being private investigators. Which company is this person paying to? They won't say. They even go as far as to say, we don't have an LLC and we don't have a corporation. Whoever their client is paying them directly to their name. Now, I did get names from these guys. I won't say the full names out on this channel, but they did give me 2 names. So we're currently looking into who these two private investigators are who were hired by some sort of outside organization or celebrity or firm or somebody to travel around. They would give no information as to the company that they work for. Apparently they're working, independent, but also in tandem. And when they get paid, it's paid to their name.
So I'm wondering if silence that people are trying to at least allege help or assist or scare. I told y'all there's going to be so many distractions before his court hearing in May 2025. I told y'all there's going to be so many distractions. Like the video. We're listening to the young lady talk about two private investigators came to her door asking her about the videos she make in regards to celebrities and Diddy. Can't confirm or deny if these people work for Diddy, but they mentioned who is paying her to make the video she makes. Like the video.
And, I have no clue exactly what's going on here. I'm trying to think of any further information that I would have gleaned from them. They also said, since nobody's paying you, you're not going to see us again. We don't have any other questions for you. There's no further movement in this process. They claimed they had a list of 10 other influencers. I don't know if there are 10 other influencers, in.
See, now there's 10 other influencers they're going to try and contact or reach out to or whatever. So who are y'all to be looking up people's addresses and going to their homes? Mess around and find out. One dude was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He had stuff in his hand saying, y'all can come on in. Last night was interesting, y'all. Like the video. We're at 26 likes. Unacceptable. I'm bringing y'all to TTT. This is my second video for today. Like the video, please. Like the video. It is free. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 26 likes. I've been live for almost 36 minutes. We're at 27 likes. The likes should match the views. We're at almost 259 people in here, and I got 27 likes. Unacceptable. 31 likes. I am bringing out a TTT. This is huge. This is concerning because did they go to TMZ and other sources to ask them questions? Yeah, they ain't pulling up in nobody's house in the hood. Real talk. This is concerning. And like she said, they never stated what company or who or what. But I told y'all there's going to be so many different distractions that's going to happen out there. And people have to be careful. Like the video. We have 255 in the building. Can I please get those 255 people to subscribe to the page? We're trying to hit 33. We're trying to hit 33K. Like the video. Let's continue. We're at 35 likes. Let's get the likes. The likes should match the views. It's easy. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Or press 5 if you've been here before. Let's continue.
California, 10 other influencers, nationwide, but apparently 10 other people who they're going to visit to ask this question and presumably offer them money if they've been paid by somebody to talk about this. They mentioned that they had come from Detroit, so apparently they were visiting somebody in Detroit and had knocked their door to ask them these questions. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. Now, there's a few different arenas we can go into with these guys visiting. The whole conversation ended somewhat amicably. I said, you know what, forgive me for being hostile, but I have no idea who you are or what you're doing or what pretenses you are coming to this person's door under, and I need that information. And they just essentially said, oh, you're not going to hear anything more from us. We're investigators. We're former law enforcement. Apparently they're from New York, and now that they've gotten this information from me, I'm never going to see them again, and that's it. Who knows whether or not any of that is true? Who knows whether or not the names they gave me are true? Who knows whether or not these guys are actual private investigators? Y'all, I have no clue. But it was very clear, and I told them.
Yeah, mess around and find out. I would have been as hostile as she was. Going to my old apartment complex. Now you got my old roommate concerned and shaken. Yes, welcome, New York. Welcome, Virginia. Welcome, Pittsburgh. Continue to hit the like button. Continue to subscribe. If all 271 subscribe, we'll hit 33K. Please help the page get to 33K. I would have been as hostile as she was. I would have been even more upset. I would have said, I'm calling the police, because remember, the younger girl was alive. And they stayed until she ended her life. So by then, I would have been calling 911. I would have been calling the feds or the attorney general. This is not legal advice, but I would have been calling somebody. You're not just going to knock on my door asking me questions. You don't want to give me no information. You don't want to give me no badge number. You don't want to give me the company you work for. I'm calling the popos. Real talk. Mess around and find out. I'm a different one when it comes to stuff like this.
And the way you're asking me this question, so it's very clear that you're here to ask me about P. Diddy and these celebrities. So just be forward about that.
Yep.
Why would you come to the door and ask, this very vague question? And clearly they didn't know much about YouTube content. They didn't know much about how to pitch this to people. And they were just trying to get somebody to admit that I have been paid.
And remember, they said they watch her videos. They watch her videos. A lot of content creators make videos of Diddy. Why are they going to her old home? Is it because she has 2.2 million followers? Maybe. I don't know. Is there something that sparked in them, that concerned them, that what she said? Now, allegedly, they're supposed to go to 10 others. She's the only one that spoke out. Like the video, like the video. Let's continue. Fair use. Reaction clip.
Go down whatever route they were going to go down once they figured that out. So luckily, I don't live there. Luckily, I got on the phone to be able to speak with them. But had I said I was paid by somebody, like, where does it go from there? And what were these guys actually here to do?
Right.
I guess they're paying you for something, and then at worst.
Now, I can't confirm or deny if these people work for Diddy, didn't work for Diddy. Like we said, Diddy is... a judge jury will have to decide if Diddy has done any wrongdoing. But many people are going to be talking about this. 2 private investigators went to her home asking her about the videos she make and about Diddy and different celebrities. Like the video, like the video. This is what we doing. Like the video.
It's something else, and God forbid we even think about what that would be. But I'm so used to saying allegedly when we have these conversations, like allegedly this is happening, allegedly that happened, allegedly this celebrity, that celebrity. But this was real life. This literally happened. It literally showed up on your former doorstep and spoke. I was there listening on the phone. I heard the whole conversation. Your roommate's right there. She can recognize their faces now at this point. So this is getting real. And in case you were wondering whether this is all a conspiracy theory, someone is out there with enough resources to pay investigators to look up influencers, show up on their doorsteps, and presumably attempt to bribe them to disclose who is paying them and or to spread opposite information about celebrities and or P. Diddy. So that in itself is happening. We don't have to say allegedly about that.
Right. And I'm just wondering, okay, so there's so many different ways this could go. Like, what was the goal here? I mean, if we're going to take them at their word, which was complete word salad. When I tell you the first guy I spoke to was so nervous in whatever his initial pitch. Yeah, literally Kamala Harris speaking to me on the phone. He could not give me a straight answer to anything that I asked him, which I'm like, if you're a really good private investigator, like, wouldn't you be really good at your pitch to people about why you're at their doorstep and trying to get this information?
Right.
Or were you just not ready to be met with hostility about why you're on somebody's doorstep asking these questions, and you thought that was going to blow over smoothly? Did you think you were going to be dealing with a dumb influencer who doesn't know anything and is just going to take you up on the idea that you're here to ask?
I'd be taking pictures of them. I'd be taking pictures of their car and get the license plate. I'm that type of hood chick. Mess around and find out. A lot of people got cameras everywhere. I'd be checking with neighbors to see what they look like. Let me get that picture. Let me get that picture out of you. Let me go ahead and get that plate out of you. Let me go on right to the police and the FBI and whoever, I don't know, go to whoever I need to go to, because you about to be found out. Real talk. We don't, Hopefully she say that, because while she was live, her girl should have been calling the police, because they stayed at the door for at least 10 to 15 minutes. They stayed until she finished her podcast, and she didn't do nothing wrong. She was probably stunned that they were at her old house. So don't think I'm discrediting her or shading her. Some people do things differently, and I think she was just shocked, because here she is, she's live. She's doing what she does. She's a podcaster, and she does extremely well. But I think she wanted other podcasters to know that this is happening and possibly what they should possibly do. But for me, let me go on to the neighbor's house. Let me get those pictures up out of you. Let's go on and get these pictures. Who are these people? Let's get their faces. Let's get the license plate and let's run this. Who are these people? It's saying they're investigators. Like the video, like the video. We're at 43 likes. Let's get the likes up. We're talking about a young lady. There was private investigators that knocked on her door, allegedly asking questions about her videos in regards to the celebrity content she does, in regards to Diddy. We can't confirm or deny if those guys work for Diddy, or if people are, maybe, let's take a step back, y'all. Maybe there's people out there that's doing this to maybe mess up his case. That's a possibility too. He has a court hearing this week. Now, why all of a sudden people knocking on the doors? That, I told you, my page is a little different. I look inward and I look outward. Maybe there's alleged people that might be wanting to try and keep Diddy in and mess up his court hearing and not let him get a free trial. And maybe they want this narrative put out there to change the narrative. I've been doing celebrity content for 2.5 years, so I pay attention to everything. That might be this too. Fake people acting like they're investigators, but they're not, to try and change the narrative. Because you got to remember, Diddy also orchestrated, alleged, the kids singing happy birthday. And then remember, Diddy wanted to see the analytics of how well that did in regards to the kids singing happy birthday. So I'm wondering if he's also watching the alleged analytics about the investigators going to this girl's door. We're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to see if any other YouTubers speak the same thing. Or was this a one and done just to get the word out? Kind of calm down. If you want to make videos about somebody might show up at your door. A lot of people got Ring cameras. They do. They do. Like the video, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to remember, they had already said Diddy is doing stuff behind the scenes and he wants to change the narrative and he wants his son to run his Instagram and that he's allegedly doing stuff to try and change the narrative. Like the video. Like the video.
Them about paying them for a certain message on their doorstep.
Fair use.
So
let's continue.
Very, very strange. So if I take them at their word, then I guess a celebrity somewhere in the realm of what we've spoken about on this channel has hired somebody to go around and speak.
Oh, just in, you guys. Quincy and Christian Combs, breaking news. Quincy and Christian Combs served the author in regards to the Kim Porter tell-all book. They sent him a cease and desist. Yep, if her secret flash drive was real, it would have be their property, not his. Okay, so you got to remember, the first book was written, and then there's this Courtney Burgess. You got to remember, the first book was written. Courtney Burgess wanted to do another book. Remember, he was with his attorney, and they're saying they're trying to put out the other edited, non-edited book. But now Christian and Quincy have sent him a cease and desist. You cannot. And I told y'all, anything that's written about Kim, RIP to Kim Porter, just in. Anything about Kim Porter should be going through her estate anyway. Nobody should be able to make money off Kim Porter. Period. That should be going through her estate. So I'm proud of Quincy and Christian for sending the cease and desist. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. Quincy and Christian Combs are tired of people attempting to profit off the late mother's death. RIP to Kim Porter. I agree. Since the conversation, Diddy's first hit the fan. Okay, whatever. People have been coming out the woodwork claiming to have the late Kim Porter's personal flash drive with the pages. Some are saying it's edited, some are saying it's unedited. The first guy that did that book, he said he had to change it a little bit so he could be named as one of the editors or something like that. Yep, so I'm happy for the boys. I'm happy that they did that. Quincy and Christian Combs served a cease and desist to Courtney Burgess. Yep, they did. And the attorney, Ariel Mitchell, for releasing and trying to profit off the book and claiming it's Kim Porter's personal diary. Yep. So I'll get more into that. So happy. And it's sad that the boys got to do it, but they had to do that. They had to do it. Because remember, Courtney was saying, and so was Ariel. She was saying when they were leaving court, remember, we did a video on it. When they was leaving court, Courtney Burgess had the same outfit on. Then he did an interview that night, and they were saying, we're going to the court to find out what we can and can't put out. They allegedly wanted to seize what Courtney Burgess allegedly said he had from an interview he had. Yeah. So good for Quincy and Christian. They did a cease and desist to Courtney Burgess. Oh, it's gonna be juicy tonight, y'all. Because remember, Courtney Burgess and Jaguar Wright was getting into it. I did a video on that too. Hi, Paris. I did come back. You said, dang, you started real quick. Yeah, you know what? I was supposed to go do something and then something happened. I said, let me go ahead and do my video because I'll go take care of that later. Okay, so let's get back to this. If you're just now coming in, we'll get to this maybe tonight or tomorrow. But I'm proud of Quincy and Christian Combs. Just in breaking news, they sent a cease and desist to Courtney Burgess. Go check out my Courtney Burgess video in regards to him speaking to what's his name? Sean Atwood or something like that, YouTube page. Yeah, so many people have been questioning Courtney Burgess because some of the videos, if you put them together, he's saying one thing on this page, he's saying another thing on this page. He's saying he had a book and he didn't read it. But then you added pictures to it. So how could you put pictures on a book you didn't read? Okay, back to this. The young lady is speaking out. The two private investigators knocked on her door, asking her about celebrity content and alleged Diddy videos. Can't confirm or deny if these people work for Diddy, don't work for Diddy. Her comments don't have nothing to do with Let's Talk About Immediate 21. Fair use. But like I just told y'all, how do we not know if this is real or fake for people to change the narrative and or make it seem like people are working for Diddy but not working for Diddy, or working for Diddy and this is a concern that he want to shake up people from talking about him? Let's continue. Like the video. We're about 230 in the building. Let's get the likes to 130. If I could please get 200 people to please subscribe. Let's continue.
These influencers to pay them to put out positive press about them, or at the very least to maybe stop talking about them, or to...
So they're seeking positive press. What did Diddy just try and do? Diddy is remember how they said Diddy wants to try and change the narrative? Remember we had talked about that. Diddy wants to change the narrative. I don't know, y'all. This could be real or fake because they may want to tie it to making it seem like it's him, but maybe it's not him, but maybe it is.
Find out if there's some other larger entity that is making sure that influencers go after them. Now, who that celebrity could be, I have no idea. In regard to P. Diddy, I'm like thinking through our content. Who have we spoken about? Of course, we've spoken about Sean Diddy Combs. We've spoken about, Beyonce and Jay-Z. We've spoken about J-Lo. We've spoken about Oprah. Cardi sprinkled in a few times here and there, but no like direct accusations or allegations against these people. Jay-Z, I think, is the most we've really laid out maybe some concern.
That might be it. If she talk about Jay-Z, allege, and she talk about Oprah, allege, that might be it. And the Diddy, that might be it. Like the video. We're at 48 likes. Please get the likes up. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Do y'all remember what happened when Piers Morgan had Jaguar Wright on the show? And Jaguar Wright said XYZ about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Piers Morgan said, I can't confirm or deny, Jag, what you're saying. Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here to defend themselves. That portion of what Jaguar said about Jay-Z and Beyonce had to be removed. And then Jay-Z and Beyonce's attorney spoke up and spoke out that everybody need to be careful about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Let's continue. Like the video. We're at 49 likes. Continue, hit the like button. Let's continue. So that might be it, y'all.
Allegedly about who he is as an individual. So what were these people there for? Were they hired by a celebrity and somebody who's just trying to put out good PR for themselves? Was it something more nefarious than that? Are they trying to go after the influencers that are talking about these things? Are they trying to intimidate them? I've reached out to a few people in the space who are talking about similar stories to see if they've had any encounters like this. So far, no hits back. But if there's anybody who's watching this who is talking about these stories, who has experienced this, please reach out to me and let's see if the stories at all match up with what's going on here. But I am not.
That's serious, y'all. Like the video.
going forth quietly about this. Immediately after this happened, I'm like, okay, we have to go and we have to talk about this publicly. There's no way for whatever this situation is, it needs to be out there that this happened so that people know that this took place. Now, we do have this news story out today, literally covered today, this morning by ABC News, and this is about Sean Diddy Combs and what he's doing leading up to his prospective trial with witnesses and this, that, and...
So let's listen to what's forthcoming about Diddy. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here. We have about 254 in the building. If I can please get 254 in the building to subscribe. We're trying to hit 33K. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And thank you. Let's continue. This looks like Robin Robinson talking about Diddy.
Yeah, let's watch.
The latest on Sean Diddy Combs. Prosecutors are accusing Combs of trying to contact prospective witnesses and obstruct the case against him. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotursky, is here with more on that. Good morning to you, Aaron.
Good morning, Robin. Sean Combs going to be asking a judge this week to release him on bail, but prosecutors now say the argument for detention has only gotten stronger. This morning, federal prosecutors are accusing Sean Diddy Combs of escalating his attempts to influence the jury pool and subvert his criminal case. Almost immediately after arriving at the federal jail in Brooklyn, prosecutors say Combs started using telephone accounts of at least 8 other inmates to call people not on his approved contact list.
That dang on song.
Transform your legal
Hold on one second. So that's the thing, to whereas they went to her home this week. His hearing is this week. When I had listened to the attorney saying Diddy may not even know that people on the outside already know about X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Okay, the ad is gone.
Paying money to change the narrative, or paying money to share the opposite story, or paying money to get me to say a certain thing. But interestingly enough, as soon as they found out I was not paid to talk about the initial stories, that offer was seemingly off the table. They only wanted to offer that to people who had been paid previously to share the stories that they're sharing.
So are YouTubers allegedly being paid? No, I think YouTubers and people are just following the story in regards to the civil lawsuits that's alleged. They're following the stories in regards to what happened with Cassie, alleged. They're following what Little Rod had to say in his lawsuit. Hot topic, trending topic. It's been hot for a minute. Like the video, like the video. We're at 49 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Thank you.
Which makes red flags go up in my mind. It makes me think you just want the person to admit, yeah, I'm being paid by somebody, by sort of coaxing it out of them by offering them money. What happens after they admit that they were paid by somebody? Are you really going to offer them money to share the opposite narrative? I don't know. It seemed more like a carrot dangled so that they could get the information about who hired them or paid them to say what it is they said. Guys, I don't know.
It's not tough. We have the hard facts of what you experienced today and the fact that this happened, and then all we can do is speculate as to who they're really working for and what the motive may be. But it's, I think, very plausible, given the first part of that clip that we watched of Good Morning America from this morning was about Diddy's effort to reach out to witnesses, but then they went into this kind of aim that he has.
Reach out to witnesses. Now he reaching out, alleged, can't confirm or deny. Diddy's reaching out to YouTubers because he probably don't like the narrative. He's trying to change the narrative, utilizing, alleged, the kids to help change the narrative. And remember, his son had said he's going to take over Diddy's Instagram to start showing a more positive light about their father. Like the video.
Of a social media campaign and trying to sway jurors and reach jurors. And to me, it's plausible that there would be an effort on the part of his legal team. Imagine you have, a ton of resources at your disposal as far as financially, because you're being faced with prison and you're, breaking the bank to do whatever necessary. And I could imagine in an effort to turn over every stone and do everything that they can, it's like, okay, well, what if we tried to influence public opinion, sway jurors, by reaching out to influencers in order to have them spread more of a positive narrative. But what you mentioned about the fact that only them specifically going after influencers who had previously been paid to spread negative information is the curveball in that theory, because if you were just trying to spread positive information, then you wouldn't need it to be somebody who's previously spread negative, unless that was more of a targeted effort again. But something's going on, money's being thrown around, investigators are showing up at influencers' doorsteps. We're trying to make sense of it here, but it is a crazy tangled web. And man,
I will say this though, y'all got to be careful. You got to record that conversation and you got to call the police, because they could be setting these YouTubers up. You got to be careful. This is not legal advice. This is not financial advice. You got to be very careful talking to somebody else if you're not recording it. And you need to tell them, you're at my door, I'm recording you, and I'm calling the police. Because they could be trying to set her up for saying she said XYZ and she didn't say it, or she did XYZ and she didn't do it, or she told somebody that she's doing this and she's, you know what I'm saying? I like that she went live though. People got to be careful because there's so much okie doke stuff going on. When you from where you're from and you know what you got to be careful because people be trying to set up people every day. Real talk. Like the video. Fair use. Reaction clip.
And again, like, it's crazy. We were talking before the show.
Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Like, if you're just not coming in, there's a young lady that's alleging that 2 private investigators came to her asking her about the celebrity news she covers and Diddy news. Can't confirm or deny if these people work for Diddy or if they know Diddy or if somebody is trying to assist and scare YouTubers from talking about certain celebrities. Like the video.
You can just start trying to share true information, start trying to shed light on a very real issue that has real victims, by the way. And the next thing you know, you're wrapped up in something where private investigators are showing up on your doorstep. It's just insane.
Yeah, supposed private investigators.
Supposed.
And these guys were trying to, like, obviously I was coming at them, like, I wasn't rude, but I was extremely, like, matter of fact, no, tell me who you're working for. Tell me what.
I would have been rude. Don't be knocking on my door. I would have been rude. I would have been cussing them out. You got me messed up. I would have been rude, going off. Like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Because they would have found out on the other side of the door. Play if you want. I ain't scared. Play if you want.
You can. Who's paying you? If you can't tell me who's paying you, where are they paying to? What's the name of your company? Who exactly do you work for? And they kept trying to, like, calm me down. Like, one of them was saying, oh, I'm a fan of your show. Like, don't worry, we're not here for, like, anything nefarious. We're not here to.
You watching her show. You watching her. You're a fan of her show. So that means people are out there looking at YouTubers. Why aren't they saying, oh, we also contacted TMZ? Why aren't they also contacting, saying they contacted anybody else? You know what I'm saying? They're not. So they might be trying to scare her in a way. And it did not seem like we've been listening for 22 minutes. It did not seem like she called the police or she said she was going to call the FBI or anything like that. So I'm hoping towards the end. I think she did a great job in asking, what's your company? Who are you working for? What's your LLC? She did a great job trying to pull information from them too. I would have went off.
Like, do anything beyond what it is that we're asking, even though when you came to her door, you were very unclear about what it was that you were asking. So who knows exactly what these individuals were actually trying to get to and what they were planning. I'll put out their first names, Robert and Peter, okay, for those of you who may have a story similar to this or you experience something similar to this. But then again, I mean, like, if they're going and knocking the doors of these influencers, they could have a whole team of private investigators who are just going and hitting up different people. Yep, using different names. Who even knows if it was their real name?
Yep.
Guys, I do not know what's going on, and I really don't have anything else to talk about on the.
Show me your ID. Show me your badge. Show me something that the names that you saying. You want information from me? You got to give me information. If you don't have no badge or no ID, you don't have no company card that you can give me, you get nothing out of me. Play around and find out. I would have called the popos for real. They would have been at that door so fast.
Show today. This is going to be the extent of it. You just never think, you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna cover a story, okay, whatever, we put it out there, and of course these people are extremely powerful. There's a little part of you that's like, okay, what happens on the other end of this, and if so, who's behind it? And again, I went through my list of celebrities. I'm like, we covered J-Lo and Usher and Beyonce and Jay-Z and Oprah. I'm like, all of these people have disposable funds to just throw at anybody to go and research all of this, to go and knock the doors, to go and figure out why people are talking about this, if they're being funded. I wonder why the presumption is somebody is funding them to talk about these things, and that somebody has like a network of influencers that they're paying to talk about these stories. And it makes you think about what the network is behind all the stories that we're hearing, and if there's people like pitting influencers and social media against one another, and if so, for what reason? Like, are other celebrities trying to bring other people down, or why would somebody be funding celebrities talking about these things directly?
That's the sketchiest part.
When it's a hot topic, trending topic. People are getting fed right now.
For me is like there's probably that makes it sound like there's retribution involved in some way if you're trying to specifically find out like, okay, who paid you to say something. And like you said before, it kind of betrays a level of ignorance as it pertains to social media, engine and how things work in social media. And creators just make content that is engaging and that people are interested in, and there's massive interest around this story. And then people like you try to give commentary and lay things out for people of what's actually happening, and just draw attention to.
And TMZ is only covering certain things. So maybe that's why they haven't been to TMZ. Do y'all remember the names of who she said she's doing videos of? Maybe that's why TMZ hasn't been contacted. Maybe. I don't know. Like the video, like the video. There's certain people that don't like to be talked about. They only want to be talked about in a good way. They only want good press, not bad press.
Like the video. When, again, there's real victims involved, and that's, I think, your primary interest in the story is justice and truth. Mm-hmm. But I guess maybe that's outside of their imagination, to where all they can, the world that they live in is one of vengeance, and somebody's paying you to spread bad things about me, and I want to get back at them, and that's what gets really kind of dark and scary, and it's very, very. So what we gonna do, you guys? We're gonna follow the story, and we're gonna find out what other YouTubers have been allegedly contacted. Now, she's the only one. Like I said, I will put her page in the comment section, so that way you guys can go to her page. She has 2.2 million subscribers. Yeah, so she's well known. She does really good in regards to her videos. There's about 180 something in the building. If I can please get 187 to subscribe. We're trying to get to 33K. We're almost at 33K. Like the video, like the video. I told you I bring TTT over here. Hot topics, trending topics. Let's continue. Fair use. Intends to be caught up in the middle of something like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm thinking, okay, what is all the different things leading up to this? Like, if Trump hadn't won this last election, would this even be happening right now? Because we know, like, this is the candidate that's probably going to unearth a lot of the stuff that's happening. And maybe these people are quaking, like, trying to figure out, how do we get a handle on this? How do we figure out, like, how this is happening, how this information is getting out? Because they're so used to the information, like, not being available to the public. But yeah, the assumption that somebody is paid for you to say the things you're saying is kind of wild. And it maybe speaks to more how they function throughout the world, and, like, how they get their stories out. But I'm very curious, because they did say, I don't know, they said 10 other influencers they had to visit. I'm like, had they knocked any other doors before mine?
Right.
I have not heard of anybody who said that this is happening. As far as I know, I'm the first person for this to happen to.
Right.
Who else is going to be on this list? I tried, like, reaching out to other people. I'm like, who else is talking about these things, and have they reached out to them? Apparently not so far. I mean, we're waiting on some responses from other people, but, like,
right.
Where else are these guys headed?
Right.
And of course, if Fed then took the money, they wouldn't tell us,
Right. And then it's like, okay, what is that whole process after you take the money from these guys? I'm sure they're going to have you, like, sign an NDA. Like, what is it? What is the script that they want you to put out?
Right.
I'm just thinking it's not logical. Like, why would you send a private investigator to somebody's door who is not at all prepared for the sort of act that they have to put on in trying to get this information out of you? And then after it, why would you have that same private investigator make the offer for the money they're going to pay you for the opposite narrative? These guys did not seem prepared either way. With either answer I would have given them, to sort of move on to whatever the next step was of the conversation. So that has left me very confused as to what their true motivation.
I think all in all, she handled them well, because she had them stuttering, y'all. She had them stuttering. They probably won't be going to the hood. She had them stuttering for sure. Who's your company? Who do you work for? What's your LLC? What's your company name?
Were in being on my doorstep. And like I said, the first guy who spoke to me was sort of like, oh, not nice and kind of softer, and like stumbled over his words. Oh, I'm a fan of your show. I've seen some of your content. Who knows whether or not that's true? And clearly there was some sort of like hierarchy at play, because the second guy stepped in. It was like far more dominant in what he was trying to explain, but they still did not have a strong grasp on what they were trying to get at. When I tell you, there was no like clear and concise questioning as far as what story in particular are you asking me about?
Right.
Like, what timeline are you talking about being paid for? Is there a particular message that I shared that you're trying to ask who I was paid by? And, Taylor and others have said, like, you should have pretended that you had been paid, and like see where they go from there, or what further details they ask for, or like try to figure out what story specifically or what person specifically they're asking about. I could have been like, oh, well, yeah, I get paid all the time to say all types of different things. Like, you need to be more specific. Who are you asking about, and like what time?
I'm glad she didn't lie, though. Because then that might have been a setup. I'm glad she didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows what could have happened to her page. She has 2.3 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So watch what y'all say. If this happens, y'all, there's a lot of YouTubers I watch, me too. If this happens to you, call the popos, record them. Don't confess to anything because there's so much going on, y'all. So much. Like the video, like the video. We're at 55 likes. We have about 260 in the building. If I can please get the 260 to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. We're trying to get to 33K. We're trying to get to 33K. Like the video and subscribe, please. Thank you.
I'm like, which payments
Let's continue.
are you referring to? But then you run the risk of like, what if these are some like really like, what if these are goons at the door and they're trying to figure out if you're paid, and as soon as they get information, you're done. I mean, that is a far more dramatic, characterization than what I hope was actually taking place. But you just never know. But they said, we're former law enforcement. Apparently they're from New York. They've been to Detroit. Now they're here. They got 10 other doors on there. 10 other influencers they got to go and visit to ask these questions. But when I say sus, I mean sus with a capital S. And Taylor is there for it. At first, I'm thinking, like, this is going to be nothing. Let me get on the phone and just talk to these two random guys who have shown up at the door and tell them to, like, kick rocks and keep moving. But very quickly, it turned very weird. And you could tell something.
And luckily, her producer was on the other end, too. You know what I'm saying? So it was the old roommate, old address. Her and the producer was on the phone. So her producer was there. A guy was listening in. Like the video, like the video. There's about 58 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. 59 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Please double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. I think she did a great job. I'm just saying other people's character, like mine, are different. Mess around and find out. Mess around and find out. I'd be like asking the neighbors, let me get that ring camera off you. I got mine, you got yours. Let me go and get that. Because different angles, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the popos. If you see this car again, let me know. Call me. Here's my number. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little different.
Thing was just not right.
Yeah, and once I kind of got the gist of what they're trying to do, and I was like, okay, well, this obviously has nothing to do with you because you're not being paid to say anything. So I was like, okay, let's cut these guys off, get out of here. But I think they made the mistake of barking up the wrong tree with you because it started, you took on your, no, let me make you clarify your argument, clarify your position like you're in a Jubilee debate, and started to kind of go after them and get them to specify what they're there for and what they wanted. And because they were being so imprecise with their words and, talking in circles and giving the word salad, and I think they were not expecting that, and they were on the back foot. They dropped the name Diddy before anyone else did. He mentioned potential connections with celebrities and stuff like that. So we didn't bring that up. They did. And I don't know if that was a misstep on their part to kind of, allude to what they're involved in, or if that was just part of the act and trying to invoke things. Again, we don't really know for sure. But yeah, it was more of like a get smart situation than James Bond on your front door there today. But it was great to watch you go into debate mode with them. And I don't think they're.
Yeah, she wasn't playing. Like the video, like the video. There's about 61 likes. There's about 230 in the building. If I could please get 238 to please subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. If you've already subscribed, thank you. We're trying to get to 33K. We're trying to get to 33K. If all 251 subscribe, we'll hit the 33K. Help the page get to 33K. If you've already subscribed, thank you. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. Everyone say hello to Paris. She's one of the members, and she's also one of my mods. It's funny. My channel is large enough to only have one mod. I only need one mod. Me and Paris be on it. We be watching that chat. And then sometimes I'll be pulling up stuff and I don't see everything. But thanks for being here. Welcome, welcome. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. If you're just now coming in, a young lady is talking about alleged 2 private investigators was asking her about the video content she makes about celebrities. Let's continue.
I was like, what the hell is going on? And it seemed like, if I told you I'm going to hire you to be a private investigator and I need you to get this specific piece of information from somebody and I'm going to send you to an address and I need you to figure that out. And then I don't give you any other information that you can pack that in to sort of cushion this experience for the person you're about to go question. It was just like that. If I was going to go and ask somebody and figure out if they were being paid by a specific entity to say something, I would have a full-blown preparation as to why I'm there. Even when they were listing off like topics that I talk about on the show that they wanted to specifically ask me about, they'd be like, P. Diddy's connection to other celebrities, other stuff. They didn't even have like other examples, so I knew
Yep.
what you were there for. I'm
Yep.
like, you're putting a particular emphasis on P. Diddy and his connection to other celebrities, so just tell me that that's why you're here. Just
Yep.
be straight up about it, because it's so much weirder to start on like a whole different premise for why you're here, and then to try to like lead me somewhere. I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I'm like, I'm gonna figure out exactly why you're here. Guys, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but that's the story for...
I'd like for TMZ to interview her. That would actually get the word out even faster. Yes, I would love for TMZ to interview her. I would like for the Neighborhood Talk to see this. I would like for Hollywood Unlocked to see this. I told you I keep my ear to the street certain times, and it's other times I'm with fam. I'm doing stuff. I might miss stuff, but yeah. I'm wondering. And so you got to realize some of the stuff we report, TMZ don't get it till 2-3 weeks later. Some of these YouTubers are doing better and putting out more stories. TMZ catches it later, for sure. They're just now talking to the one girl. She went live last month. TMZ are just now interviewing her. Like the video, but TMZ could get the word out faster. Yes, she has 2.2 million followers, but for her to trend and go viral, it needs to be on a larger stage. Even Piers Morgan, maybe Piers Morgan needs to interview her. And like I said, her page is, let me see, let me go look up the name again. It's AMALE. You go look up AMALA EKPUNOBI. That's her page. Like I said, she got 2.2 million followers. So let's continue. Fair use. We're at 62 likes. Let's continue to get the likes up. Yeah, Parrish, you've been getting on me about getting the likes up. I've been live for hour 16. I keep saying I might have to delay. Because getting the likes up, and it pushes me into the algorithm. So maybe y'all don't want me to be a part of the algorithm. I'm wondering. I'm bringing y'all the tea, but y'all don't want me to be a part of the algorithm. And hitting the like button is free. Hitting subscribe is free. Some pages don't even start till after 30 minutes to an hour. We done already spoke about 5 to 6 different topics. Like the video. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. People are coming over here getting the tea and not hitting like. I'm keeping an eye on. And let me know, are y'all watching from a phone, a tablet, or TV? Let me know. Phone, press 1. Tablet, press 2. Or TV, press 3. Phone. So yeah, you could double hit that screen. Are you watching from a phone, tablet, or TV? So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with the likes. And there's not a lot of pages that's talking about this. I saw it on his page and I saw it on her page, but have y'all, let me know also, have y'all heard about the investigators going to YouTubers' doors? Yes, you've heard this in regards to investigators going to alleged YouTubers' doors and asking them about the content that they're creating. Is this the first time y'all hearing about it? Like the video. So continue to let me know. Are you watching from a phone, tablet, or TV? Phone, press 1. Tablet, press 2, or TV. Phone, tablet, TV. Just note it in the comments. Let's get the likes up. Because I think if people are watching from their TV, they may have a harder time. Phone. So yeah, did you hit the like button? Did you hit the like button? And if I can get 233 to please subscribe, we're trying to get to 33K. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. I will continue to follow this. We're going to play the clip some more. But yes, you've heard it. Good. Press 1. You're watching from your phone. So I will continue to follow this and see if other YouTubers are stating that these men came to their door. Other bigger pages watch me. They watch me like a hawk. Thank you for subscribing, Sally. Other YouTubers watch my page. They've been watching my page. And one YouTuber used to use my talking points. And it was like they were talking to me. So weird. But they weren't giving me credit. So with this young lady, I'm definitely trying to give her credit. And also when I talk news stuff, I try and tell you where the news is coming from. But yeah, this young lady is very bright, very intelligent. I think she handled it well. I'm wondering if she's going to do another video on what she did allegedly in regards to the investigators. Did she go to the police? Did she go to her neighbors, get the Ring camera? Did she pull up her Ring cameras? Did she show the picture of who these people are? Yeah, they watch you even if you're a small channel. Because I've watched certain channels and it's like, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, certain stuff. Certain stuff is becoming interesting. It's becoming interesting. I'm gonna be general, but yeah, they do their page how they do their page. I ain't gonna throw shade. I do my page how I do my page. But yeah, certain people, it's like, have you been paying attention? Well, what? Where you what? And it's constant, and that's the thing too. A lot of stuff we have to take it with a grain of salt. Some stuff changes constantly throughout the day. Some of us go live in the morning. Some of us go live at night. Some of us, just like I tell y'all too, I debunk stuff over here because you'll have one, page say that there's 120 alleged victims that Diddy's dealing with. Another page and will say it's 120. Some will say 100. So a lot of stuff, you got to be fair. And that's why some stuff I debunk as much as I can debunk if I get it from a decent source. Yes, cameras are a must around your house. And having your phone with you is a must. Conversations go left, I immediately hit record. You got me messed up. I don't play. I tell my friends all the time, be cautious, be safe. There's some weird people out there. People are like, you're so nice, but you're so cautious too. Yeah, I don't play. You would think I'm... I don't play. I may laugh and joke, but I don't play. I don't play about me. I don't play about my friends. Nope. Nope. Yep. I'm hoping that this goes viral for her so everybody will know. Yeah, stay prayed up. I say that all the time. Yes, I like you. Yes, I say that all the time. Stay prayed up and protected. I like that. Yes, always recording. If you in a state you can, don't think I ain't gonna press record. If things are going left, you ain't gotta record everything. Things go left. You got to. I've had as nice as I am, I've had a situationship before, y'all. And by the grace, people know my character. A place should have been sued a long time ago about me. But yeah, you gotta watch people. They're trying. Stories I could tell y'all, but I won't, and I don't. Yeah. Well, so let's finish with the clip. Like the video. So I'm hoping that I even got cameras in my bathroom. I know that's right. Yeah, it's interesting. I would say something, but I'm not. I'm so cautious about what I say. I share a little bit about myself. I didn't used to. 3-4 months ago, I ain't say hardly nothing. Nothing. But yeah. Always record. You got me messed up. What'd you say? What'd you say? Wait, let me grab that. If you want to stay where you can, only because if it's a certain situation that's go left, hit that record before you even answer that phone. It has protected me. And then some stuff is like, okay, all right. Things are good. We good. Even when people were working on my house, it's like, you said what? You did what? Okay, boom. This is what he said. Yeah. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you guys. Let's continue with the clip. Let's continue to hit the like button. So I'm going to keep an eye on, like I was saying, I'm going to keep an eye on other pages are talking about this. I hope TMZ interviews her or Pierce Morgan. You know, I'm hoping that this gets out, that alleged people are trying to contact different bloggers, YouTubers, podcasters about their content. Like the video, fair use.
You guys posted. I figured, at the very least, this is an interesting story to put on the channel now that it's been experienced firsthand. I wasn't expecting it at all. At most, this is a little bit of a security blanket that it's out publicly that this happened today.
Yep.
And in case anything else crazy happens on the other end of this, and I just have to wonder, who is behind this? And if anybody else is in this space, has a story like this, they experience it, please reach out to me and let me know exactly how that went and what information you got from these individuals, if it's even the same individuals, if they're even at your door under the same premise as they were at mine, because apparently this is going to happen to 10 more people. So if there's any of the 10 of you out there that experience this, please reach out to me. And there's got to be something else going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
See a few super chats.
So go on over to her page. I appreciate everyone for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. I have stuff I have to take care of, things I have to do. But like I said, the information she shared is not the same information as myself. So whatever information she shared, I can't confirm or deny. If they work for Diddy, I can't confirm or deny. If they work for Jay-Z, I can't confirm or deny. If they work for Oprah, I don't know who these investigators work for. They did not make that very, very clear who they're working for. But everybody needs to be safe. Everybody needs to be safe. Okay, so these guys are talking about this Kim K thing. Check this. Remember how I told y'all Kim K wants to trend whenever somebody else is trending? Kai Cenat has showed a picture of him and his robots. I want to say, was it Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday? Now Kim K wants to trend in regards to her robot. We're about to play this clip. This is Kim talking to the robot. So the robot did the heart thing. And I guess she's dancing with the robot.
Elon Musk said there will be more humanoid robots than humans by the year 2040. Earlier this year, Elon showed off his Optimus robots at Tesla's We Robot show. At the event, Optimus showcased a ton of activities: bartending, dancing, handing out gift bags, and even
keep an eye on that robot stuff, y'all. They might be friendly now, but okay, mess around and find out. Keep an eye on them robots. She better keep them robots away from her kids. Oh, we're gonna talk Tyrese real quick. He not playing. Let me see. We're gonna talk Tyrese real quick. Like the video. We're gonna do a few hot topics, trending topics. I already told y'all Kim looking for any and every way to trend. But let me go back here. It's also being reported that Chris and Corey might go do some liposuction. Weren't some of them using that weren't some of the people using different medicines to lose weight? It's basically saying Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble reportedly planning to join the liposuction before Christmas because they've gained weight from eating food and drinking alcohol. Okay. Okay. I guess Kris don't want to work out. She'd rather go get liposuction. And that's okay, because people have been talking about Corey for a long time. People have been shading Corey about his weight for a long time. And we'll talk Corey again. Let me see. Let's talk Tyrese. He is not happy with his ex-baby mamas and about child support.
Baby mama number 1 and 2. If you ain't learned already, I ain't giving you shit. Like I fought to earn this life.
Many people say certain things about Corey. And like I said, the K's and the J's is looking for stuff to change the narrative. The K's and the J's is looking for stuff to change the narrative. All of a sudden, Kris want to do a post. Why would you want to tell people you want to get lipo? Allegedly. Why would you want to tell people you want to get lipo? And then, like we said, I'm surprised she's still with Corey, because his name's being brought up. He knows Diddy. I don't know how close he is to Diddy. I can't confirm or deny what he had going on with Diddy, but we're surprised. Then there was a clip in regards to people talking about, did Kris lower Corey Gamble's alleged spending? Allege. But they something else, y'all. Sorry, but true. But let's listen to Tyrese. Yeah, them K's and the J's. Kim gonna do any and everything she can to try and trend and go viral. People that's trending and going viral. This is Tyrese.
Not giving it away to nobody. Ain't nobody gonna take this. I want to shoot.
Some people know who Tyrese is. I've been trying to show y'all pictures. This is Tyrese talking about baby mama 1 and 2. This is Tyrese.
I've been killed over mine. And I'm gonna protect this, bottom line, at all cost. I've earned it, and I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna protect it as hard as I've earned it. That goes for all my homies.
Be careful who you have children by. Be careful who you have children by. Remember, Tyrese went to jail for a little while because of his alleged child support or spousal support. His ex-wife ain't playing with him. Remember, he talked about how he was out of town. She covered up the cameras and she moved out. How he met her in like a little nice springy dress. Well wishes to Tyrese. He been going through it for the last 5 or 6 years. Tyrese has been going through it. Okay, let me see if there's any other hot topics, trending topics I want to talk about. Oh, I'm wondering if I should do this separate. Let's talk Candace Owens briefly. I'm not a fan.
Had been paid for their endorsements.
I'm not a fan.
Allegedly illicit.
Okay, Candace Owens. Let me set this up. Candace Owens is talking about, and she continues to talk about Beyonce, Kamala Harris, in regards to the endorsement. We're gonna go ahead and play the clip. Candace Owens has been calling out Beyonce, calling out Kamala Harris. Candace Owens has been calling out LeBron James. This is what she do. Every month she finds somebody to talk about. Let's go ahead and play the clip. Beyonce and Jay-Z don't play, so she need to be cautious. Let's just say it that way. Like the video. We're going to talk Candace Owens real quick. We got about 160, we got about 188 in the building. If I could please get 100 people to please subscribe. We're trying to get to 33K. Let's get to the clip.
Stallion, they listed Eminem, and they listed Beyonce with specific amounts. So, again, let's not forget this. The rumor came from Kamala's campaign, and then it blew up, and it was everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I was actually late to covering it. I was 4 days late to covering the news item on my own show. But I'm just going to refresh your memory that this did not come from Candace Owens, and everyone was reporting this. Here is Fox News, the show outnumbered, a host, 5 or 4 hosts discussing it. Take a listen.
So I was really curious to see, did any of those celebrities, Beyonce, $10 million, did she vote for Kamala?
There's different allegations of people being paid. Some people are saying they weren't paid. Remember how Oprah had said she didn't receive that kind of money, but alleged it was Oprah's production team that got the money. Like the video. Hold on, let's see. I'm going to try and pull this up from here. Like the video. Let's do this. Hold on. We're talking Candace Owens and Beyonce. Whoa. Like the video. Let's do that right there. Let's replay.
Right. And for one, just Megan Thee Stallion got, $5 million. I don't know, and Kamala Harris doesn't know what these people would do if they got that money. And as I understand it, some of the fundraising emails that you were just talking about were still going out Tuesday night at 10 p.m.
Celebrities had been paid for their endorsements.
Next clip.
Allegedly illicit Megan. Stallion.
Hold on. This phone is...
listed Eminem, and they listed Beyonce with specific... David alongside Charlie Kirk and a host of other people.
Like the video. Fair use.
Podcast. Take a listen.
They gave Oprah Winfrey $1 million. I bet Oprah's pissed off that they gave Beyonce 10 times what they gave her.
Chris Cuomo up there as well. Again, no response from Beyonce's Mammy. And then the biggest podcast in...
No, she did not call Miss Tina Knowles Beyonce's Mammy. No, she did not. Okay, Candace. Like the video. I don't condone what Candace Owens says. Don't play with me. I don't condone what Candace Owens says. I don't condone what she say. I don't agree with her comments. Let's Talk About It Media 21 is only covering what Candace Owens is stating. I don't condone what she's stating. It's her opinion, not mine. Fair use.
The world. Biggest podcaster in the world discussed it on his podcast alongside comedian Jeff Dye. Let's listen to Joe Rogan.
How much did Beyonce get? She got $10 million.
$10 million.
But hold on. She talked for like 3 minutes. That's good.
What do you mean that's good?
I mean, that's enough.
That's too much.
No, it's plenty. It's perfect.
$10 million.
It's a good deal. The taxpayers' money. I mean, it's a good deal. All these people that are like donating money to the Democratic Party. And
okay, no response from Beyonce's Mammy. Then Patrick.
Next clip. I can't believe she said Beyonce's Mammy, y'all. Candace is a trip.
David.
Like the video. Hold on.
Alongside team multiple times to confirm these reports, to confirm these amounts. Both refused to respond to it. So then Candace Owens covers it on her show, again, late to the party last week. And apparently this is what broke Beyonce. Beyonce just completely had some sort of a mental breakdown and called her mommy about this. And it's like Candace Owens is saying what everybody else has been saying for an entire week, but this is Candace Owens. And this must have been what led her team to decide to phone it in to Mark Zuckerberg, which, by the way, is 100% what happened. Take this to the bank, okay? Somebody had a contact at Meta. And they contacted Meta and said, can you take down Candace Owens' post, despite the fact that this went viral and it was everywhere? She wanted my post about it to be removed. And to be clear, in my post, I said, allegedly. Joe Rogan is not saying allegedly there. I was...
$20 million Beyonce. This is a crazy thing.
Now, many people did post, allege what people were paid, allege, through the Kamala Harris campaign. Remember, we did a video in regards to people allegedly what they got paid and who tried to endorse, and many we talked about who got paid what, and many people were surprised that certain people got more than others. Remember how we said Oprah said she didn't get paid, but she should have said her production team did. Like the video. Next clip.
Pending because we were awaiting the FEC final report, which is supposed to come from Kamala's campaign, which would include amounts to Beyonce. And so when you have a report and when you're basically saying this is allegedly it's coming from this campaign, there's no way that you can get this taken down from Instagram. Again, because those words allegedly, it's a report and we're waiting for a confirmation, protect you. There's no standard for this. And still, Beyonce and her team managed to get my post taken down specifically, my post being the only post that was taken down. I'm just showing you this. They flagged this as false information reviewed by third-party fact checkers. And you can still see the caption we put on that. We put the word allegedly next to it. Beyonce was paid $10 million to endorse Kamala, ? Allegedly. So it's really shocking. Even in the article, they are rating this false, but they say that they can't debunk the report. It just says, well, there's no evidence for this just yet. Clear that it was a report. I was clear of where exactly the...
So let's go back. So what this means is, Candace don't like to be picked on by like a Beyonce, Jay-Z, or a Tina Knowles. You think? So there's ways to make allege her be quiet about certain things. You think? Why does she do what she do in regards to African American culture? Does she do this about other race or cultures? I'm just wondering. She shades the race that she is. She shades the race and culture that she is. She likes to trend to drag celebrities. We get it. We all do YouTube videos and we talk celebrities. But in regards to how she does it and how she's been doing it, but then you're friends with Kanye. And they asked you, Candace, you can tell I'm not a fan. They asked you last month, Candace, Kanye is in alleged lawsuits. Will you cut ties with him? Well, I just got back from a trip. I don't really know what the lawsuit is saying right now. The lawsuit in regards to Kanye was already out. Kanye's had concerns of how he dresses his wife. Kanye's had concerns in regards to his Donda school. Kanye's had concerns in regards to what he did at Nike. Kanye has had concerns in regards to what employees has said about Kanye. But you're friends with him. Why? But you like Kanye. But there's other celebrities you don't like. Okay. We get it. You can pick and choose. But let's continue. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. I get it if she was just fair with everybody.
The report came from and said that it was still pending because we were awaiting the FEC final report, which is supposed to come from Kamala's campaign, which would include amounts to Beyonce. And so when you have a report and when you're basically saying this is allegedly it's coming from this campaign, there's no way that you can get this taken down from Instagram. Again, because those words allegedly, it's a report and we're waiting for a confirmation, protect you. There's no standard for this. And still, Beyonce and her team managed to get my post taken down specifically, my post being the only post that was taken down. I'm just showing you this. They flagged this as false.
Next clip.
We don't have evidence for it yet. So we're going to take it down just to placate them. Absolutely ridiculous, pathetic. I think it's spineless. And like, of all of the things that have been said about me on the internet, every day there's something fake that I said. I promise you, I never said it. I'm being attacked. I'm like, there's no clip of me saying it. There's no means for me to ever get it taken down, but she was able to do this. It was a total elitist move. Anyways, Mammy Tina decides to brag about these elitist connections that someone was clearly able to.
Now, I don't agree with her calling Tina Mammy. Stop playing with me. Candace is a trip. I get that her post shouldn't have been taken down because other media sources had covered it. They covered it. They had it in big, bold letters in regards to what a celebrity allegedly got paid. They had the amount that they allegedly got paid. They had the picture next to it. I get that she don't feel that that was right for hers to be taken down and others wasn't taken down. But see, this is what these celebrities and famous people do. I'm going to get you so everybody else knows to watch out for what you do about me. So these celebrities, I told y'all, they're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to be side-eyeing and wondering what they're doing and why they're doing it. I told y'all that. I told y'all that. I get that she's mad. I just don't care for her and how she handles certain situations. Let it be about all cultures and race that you're talking about. And I'm sure she does bring up different subjects. She talked about this culture, that culture, but she drags and shades the culture in which she is, the color she is. Like the video, like the video. I don't agree with her calling. Miss Tina knows that. Like the video, like the video. Oh, she said, and her mom is a. Like the video, like the video.
Behind the scenes, able to pull these strings and target just Candace Owens. And she posted this to her Instagram page.
Like the video, everybody. We're trying to get to 33K. Yes, I went live for a second time today. We're trying to get, oh my goodness, you guys. We're almost at 33K. If I could please get the 215 people to please subscribe and thank you, we will hit 33K today. If I can please get the 250 people to subscribe, we will hit 33K today. It's been a long journey to get to 33K. But you got to remember, my page only had 3,000 subscribers a month and a half ago. Now we're at almost 33K. So please subscribe. Please subscribe. We have like 169 in the building. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. We'll continue.
She posted, and this is a picture of my show page. So this has been flagged on Instagram as fake news and taken down. It's called false information. Sadly, other platforms with a lack of integrity still have it up. So she's admitting this is just a target of Candace Owens. The lie is that Beyonce was paid $10 million to speak at a rally in Houston for Vice President Kamala, which basically means, look.
Yeah, because a lot of us was wondering, if alleged Beyonce got paid, did Kelly get paid as well? Did Tina get paid as well? We don't know. And many of us were wondering, where was Michelle? So they're stating that celebrities were paid, and it's alleged. Let's continue next clip.
But in fact, Beyonce did not receive a penny for speaking at presidential candidate Vice President Kamala Harris's rally in Houston. In fact, she actually paid for her own flights for her and her team and total glam. She's not even aware of how privileged that sounds. They are not only lying and disrespecting Beyonce's name, but they are trying to further discredit the power of our vice president. When does the lies and rumors stop? She meant to say when do. Of course, you won't see this in the news! Exclamation point, times 5. Okay, so parking aside the fact that Tina Knowles is still grifting off her ex-husband's last name, so people know that she's really...
Dang, now she talking about Tina Knowles' last name? She was married to that man for many, many years. That's how people know her, as Tina Knowles. Now you're trying to shade her last name? Mama Tina is so non-problematic. She likes to do, many of us are very particular about people's mamas. You don't do the mama jokes. Be careful, because if you do, people are very particular, and they're cautious about doing stuff about people's mamas. It seemed that Candace don't really care for that. She calling her a mammy. She's saying about her last name. Tina Knowles kept that name. There's a lot of women that keep the last name. Is she going to say the same thing about Kris Jenner? Kris Jenner kept Bruce's last name, who's now respectfully Caitlyn. Yes, it's something, you know what I'm saying? It's cool that Beyonce's mom is speaking up. Beyonce's mom has been more in the media than Beyonce over the last 2 or 3 years. Real talk. Beyonce's not even doing a lot of interviews. She's not doing a lot of promotions. She showed her hair care line, but Tina has been in the forefront speaking on behalf of Beyonce. She has. And many people are saying, come on, Beyonce, you got to get out here and do something, say something, do an interview. And Beyonce's just not interested. Like the video. There's about 150 in the building. If you please get 150, just please subscribe. We're trying to hit 33K, you guys. We're almost at 33K. Yes, we are. Yeah. Let's see. She kept her name because she knows. That's how she's known. Exactly. There's many women that keep their name. And if it's tied to a brand, because you got to remember, Tina Knowles has also like a clothing line, clothing design. She would have probably had to change a lot of stuff if she would have changed her name. There's many women that keep their ex-husband's names. And especially if it's tied to if they have children. Like the video.
Beyonce. To be clear, Tina and her ex-husband Matthew divorced 13 years ago. Her name is Tina Lawson, not Knowles, but let's keep up the Knowles so people can put some respect on your name. We have to seriously ask ourselves why she chose to target just me, which, by the way, this whole post, as cool as she thought she was with John Legend in the comments, just being like, yeah, you got her. It was actually when, in fact, Beyonce did not receive...
Next clip.
...well received by the public at all. 10 years ago, comments like that would have been unfathomable.
Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Like the video. We're almost at 33K, you guys. We're almost at 33K. If we have 192 to subscribe and turn on your notification bell, we will hit 33K from this video. Please hit subscribe so we can get to 33K and stay at 33K. Like the video. Yeah, people don't play about their mama. And Beyonce probably won't even address this again. And Tina Knowles probably won't address it again. Okay, a post was taken down. But at least Candace did say allegedly. She did. And there's more reports that's coming out. I get that. But people don't play about their mama and calling her a mammy.
That many Black people openly speaking out and questioning the Queen in this way. The Queen could do no wrong 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, if you said one thing about Beyonce, the whole hive came for you. You were over, you were done. Couldn't touch one hair on her pretty head. We now fast forward 10 years and you have Candace Owens casually stating that I don't even think that Beyonce's had a good album since 4. She's just a part of the establishment machine. Everything she does, no matter what, they pretend that it's amazing and that it's awesome. And quite frankly, it's not a challenge to her. It's not a challenge to her to be told, like her and Taylor Swift are, that everything they do is amazing, even when it sucks. So Beyonce and her mommy targeted me, this is my belief, because I'm emblematic of something that frustrates them. It's a change.
Okay. Y'all agree with Candace? You can. I'm cool with that in the comments. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from.
Social economy in the world, where what has always worked for them in the past is no longer interesting to the public. This is an economy where authenticity pays and not well received by the public at all.
Like the video. Let's continue to play the clips. Do you guys agree with Candace? Don't agree? Do you always agree with Candace? Don't agree with Candace? Let me know how you feel about Candace going in on Beyonce. Miss Tina knows them having her post taken down. Yep. Let me know.
People, remember, I am your queen, her and Jay-Z. Oh, yes, please vote for Kamala. As a mother, I'm telling you to do this. Like I said, 10 years ago, Beyonce and Jay-Z telling us who to vote for, that would have mattered, but it just doesn't anymore. Actually, it's annoying. People find it to be somewhat annoying. Beyonce, listen to me, girlfriend, because I know you're watching. You don't got a text from your mommy's burner account on Instagram. You're annoying now. It's just tired, okay? You got to switch it up, do something new. Seem like a person. Pretend you care about the Commonwealth. Maybe every 2 years, come out, do a podcast, pretend to be a human being. All of this is just tired because Beyonce does not remember.
Let me see. Like the video, like the video.
What it means to be authentic anymore. Because she's been playing the role of a queen for so long, and she's grown so accustomed to simply visiting the Commonwealth every 4 years. She comes out. Nobody knows where she is for, and she comes out, and she reminds us all who we should be voting for. Ah, yes, Hillary Clinton. Please, I'm here, Commonwealth. You people, remember, I am your queen, her and Jay-Z. Oh, yes, please vote for Kamala. As a mother, I'm telling you to do this. Like I said, 10 years ago, Beyonce and Jay-Z telling us who to vote for, that would have mattered, but it just doesn't anymore. Actually, it's annoying. People
like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here. We have about 219 in the building. If you've already subscribed, thank you. We have 228 in the building. If I can please get 100 people to please subscribe and thank you. We're trying to hit 33K. Let's continue. Hold on, I gotta turn it down some. Hold on.
It's always loud when he comes in, but now that he's won, now that he's the president again.
Trump. Let me set this up. Trump is at an event, and the crowd is screaming that he's at an event. I think he went to an event. I don't know if it was like the WWE or something. He went somewhere. I think it was the WWE. So she's about to talk about Trump. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 33K, you guys. Yeah. He went to the UFC. Thank you. I knew it was something. I saw it and then I kind of went past it. Like the video. Thank you, guys. Thanks for helping me in the comments.
The sound that you're hearing, Ms. Tina Knowles
UFC.
and Beyonce are fighters, people that literally train their bodies in ways that are absolutely incredible. And most of them, in fact, all of them that I have met have backstories where they came from absolutely nothing. You're hearing blue collar workers. You're hearing people that Beyonce. Thankfully, we now live in a world that looks and sounds like this. Watch this clip.
Next clip.
To fix.
Like the video, like the video. Hey, everyone, we're at 81 likes. Can we please get the likes to 100? Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Let's get the likes to 100. Please double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Yes, we're at 82 likes. Thank you, thank you. We're listening to Candace Owens talk about Beyonce and Tina and Jay-Z. We're at 84 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. And if I can please also get 200 people to please subscribe. We're trying to hit 33K. Please help the channel get to 33K today. Let's continue with the clip. Fair use, reaction clip.
When they're broken, okay? Those are the people that are screaming, excited that Donald Trump has been elected. People who would never in a million years spend $2,000 for a seat to watch you sing at your concerts. And so simply, this is just not a world that Beyonce and her mommy know. That's what's happening. By the way, John Jones won the heavyweight belt that night. He defended his heavyweight belt that night. And when he did, he decided to do the viral Trump dance. Take a look at this.
He did the Trump dance. He did the Trump dance.
The Trump dance is when he moves his arms back and forth.
And then he elected to give his heavyweight belt to Donald Trump, who was octagon side. Watch this, Beyonce.
Tonight it is all about John Jones sharing the belt there with the president.
Wow.
Likely calls to fix things when they're broken.
Next clip, okay. He gave his belt to Trump. That's huge.
Largely historically have realized the most success.
Will he give it back?
And the greatest American fighter of all time is that man, John Bones Jones, now successful in the first defense of his heavyweight title.
Wow.
I know Beyonce is used to being bowed down to by black women like me, calling her a queen. And when she sees people like him, she assumes that, of course, they don't support Donald Trump. No, they must be enamored.
Can I say something? What does the fight have to do with Jay-Z, Beyonce? Is she talking about the crowd? What? That's the one thing. The correlation of the correlation of the correlation of the correlation of. Okay, I'm okay. Like the video. There's about 169 in the building. If I could please get 160 to subscribe. We're trying to hit 33K. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. We're talking about Candace Owens, Beyonce, Tina Knowles. Let her continue. Fair use, reaction clip.
By her husband, Jay-Z, the Thug Life. Maybe that's
the
music.
Now she talking about Jay. Girl, what's up? Like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Let's see. Okay, thanks for that, Stacy. Like the video.
That is, I believe, what Beyonce and her mommy think. That is why they're frustrated with people like me who don't respect that anymore. There's nothing that you do that I respect. And I don't dislike you. I want to be very clear. I don't find Beyonce to be someone that is bothersome in any way. But I'd like some answers. I think the public, if you want to start with being authentic, maybe give us some answers about Diddy's parties. Your husband's been close with him. You think...
Now she going after Jay. About knowing Diddy. Okay. Let's listen. I'm looking for her phone. Like the video. Now she want to talk about Jay. Oh, there it is. Like the video. We got about 150 in the building. We're listening to Candace Owens talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce, and now Diddy.
Donald Trump.
Buy that, and you're going to flip your hair and talk about another one of his affairs, and people are going to lose interest in it because your mommy is tweeting and calling things fake news that haven't even been confirmed to be fake news. I would really caution you to see which way the wind is blowing, girlfriend, because it is not in your favor. And that's all I'm going to say on that topic.
Let's see. Even on my mind, Candace is on the right side. Anyway, let's continue. Like the video.
Buy that, and you're going to flip your hair and talk about another one of his affairs, and people are going to lose interest in it because your mommy is tweeting and calling things fake news that haven't even been confirmed to be fake news.
Next clip. Fair use. So yeah, she been going in on Tina Knowles and Beyonce. For me, here nor there. Like the video. There's about 88 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. If you've already subscribed, thank you. We're trying to get to 33K. We're trying to get to 33K. If you're just now coming in, we've talked Diddy. We talked to the young lady. Was questioned by alleged investigators. We can't confirm or deny who those investigators are and who they work for. She talked about
really caution you to.
She talked about the people knocking on her door. So that's very concerning. It's being alleged that Diddy is going to have a court hearing, alleged, if it's not today, tomorrow, maybe by Friday. We know that Diddy's attorney is definitely working extremely hard. We know that Diddy's attorney is working extremely hard to assist and help him regarding this court case. Like we said before, only to protect my page. A judge jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing on Diddy's part. He's innocent until proven guilty. I think people get mad about that, but I'm going to protect my page at all costs. Candace Owens has her way of feeling. It is what it is. She may feel away because a post was taken down. She mentioned Jay-Z. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a lot that's going on, you guys. Many people are telling what they feel about different celebrities. Many people have an opinion about different celebrities. Cat Williams had already told us the industry is going to be exposed, and we're seeing that. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 33K, you guys. If I can please get 175 people to subscribe to the page, we're almost at 33K. If all 175 subscribe and turn on the notification bell, we will hit 33K. So let's see what other hot topics, trending topics is going on since we've been live. It's been a busy morning. If you're just now coming in, let's see. Let me go back. If you're just now coming in, it was about breaking news about an hour ago. It's being reported that Quincy and Justin Combs has sent a cease and desist in regards to the book that was trying to be put out. Remember, there was an alleged book that was put out, and then Courtney Burgess allegedly wanted to put out the alleged unedited version. They had also said allegedly Amazon put a stop to the book being printed, and Amazon allegedly stopped payment, and nobody has been repaid for the alleged book that was allegedly wrote about Kim Porter. The gentleman that wrote the first book in regards to Kim Porter and stating that, that was her memoir, he's stating that the funds are held. I also allegedly heard that the people that purchased the book 2-3 months ago, some of those people got their money back. So it's being alleged that Quincy and Christian Combs has allegedly sent a cease and desist to anybody that's trying to release information about Kim Porter, which that's Corey Burgess. Now, is that the other guy that wrote the first book? Did they send him a cease and desist too? And, Corey Burgess has said that he wants to put out an unedited version. Now, if they sent it in a cease and desist, I don't think he's going to be able to put that book out. And the guy that wrote the first book said Corey Burgess can't put out a book as well. And they said if they see it, it's going to be pulled down immediately. So there's a lot going on. Like the video, checking to see if we've hit 33K. If I could please get 175 in the building to hit subscribe. We're trying to hit 33K, you guys. Definitely support the channel. The channel had only had 3,000 subscribers a month and a half ago. So for us to hit the milestone of 33K is huge. If I can please get 180 people to hit subscribe, and thank you. If I can please get 180 people to subscribe, and thank you. And make sure you turn on your notification bell. Help us get to 33K and stay at 33K. Let me see if there's any other hot topics, trending topics I want to talk about. We talked about a lot. We just did the Candace thing. We talked about the Tyrese thing. I had to be careful in regards to the Tyrese thing. If you did not know, it's being alleged too that the attorney Busby is being sued by an elite, high-profile man, and he is a John Doe. Remember, attorney Busby is the gentleman that has the 120 alleged victims that is accusing Diddy of different things. They're alleged victims. And there's an alleged high profile person that felt that he was being extorted. Now, I can't confirm or deny what Attorney Busby has done, and if that person feels that they've been extorted, many people, many law pages are telling Attorney Busby to be very careful in regards to if there's possible extortion. Also, Diddy's lawyer called out the feds in regards to raiding his cell and allegedly giving out his personal notes and to the prosecutor, claiming they have violated Diddy's Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment. So that's happening. So there's definitely a lot going on. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. We covered a lot of topics. We've been live for almost 2 hours and 4 minutes. Let's see if there's any other hot topics, trending topics I want to talk about. And allegedly, there's alleged cellmates that's looking to try and allege help Diddy if needed. But I think in regards to the court documents, some of those people allegedly might have allowed Diddy to utilize their phone calls to place calls out. Alleged. We're going to find out all that information, I'm sure, in the court hearing. It was reported there was about 8 people that allowed Diddy to utilize their phone, and allegedly Diddy is using three-way to make phone calls. Like the video, like the video. You're just now coming in. Let's see. Let me see. And let's talk Ray J. Let's go back to that. People are just now coming in. Ray J's had some things to say. People say Ray J is crashing out. Ray J sat with Chris Cuomo again. And we're going to play that. It's on News Nation. Like the video, because people are just now coming in.
On the latest. Joins us now. Thank you very much for coming on short notice. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Chris.
Ray J, Chris Cuomo.
So, Ray J, what is your take on the suggestion that Diddy is powerful enough that he can reach out, even if behind bars, like some kind of mob boss, and get people to tell people to shut up, or I'll pay you if you shut up, and be effective?
Look, I don't know how real that is. I think, when you're in jail, I think you should also know how to move and not do stupid stuff like that. I think a lot of the stories are becoming out of control and super extreme. Again, you start one way, and then as it builds, there's thousands of people coming in creating a new narrative, and when you do your research or your due diligence on it, a lot of it doesn't come back real. So now you're stuck in a position to go, is any of it real, or how much of it is real? And I think that's where we are now. Because
like the video, fair use, fair use. Let's listen to what Ray J has to say. Fair use. Reaction clip, fair use. Let's continue.
They just keep piling on.
Does it sound like Ray J's changing his words, his narrative? Does it sound like he's changing his tone? Remember how Ray J had said earlier, late last week, that he's going to put up a post and he's going to tell it all? And many people were saying, are you going to do that sober? Let us know the exact time so we can tune in. And I think his team distracted him and told him, don't do it. Like the video, like the video. We're 89 likes. We're almost at 100 likes. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 100 likes. We're almost at 100 likes. We're at 89 likes. Please double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Almost at 100. We've been live for 2 hours. I shouldn't have to struggle for likes. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Thank you. I appreciate you all for being here. Hitting the like button is free. To subscribe to the channel is free. Thank you. Is who for real? Like the video. We're almost at 100 likes. Thanks for being here. Is Ray J changing his tone? He will talk about the Combs brothers in a minute. Hit the like button. We're almost at 90. We're at 90 likes. Is who for real? Like the video. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. We're at 91 likes. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being here. Let's continue with the clip.
And on and on, and now everybody's starting to feel weird about it, and starting to feel like it's all starting to look like it's one-sided against one man, and people aren't liking it.
Do you still believe that we're going to see a lot of bold-faced names get pulled into this because of their knowledge or their participation in what Diddy is accused of?
You know, I think that there might have been times where people have partied with a certain team of people, and it might have been a freak off at that party, right? But I can guarantee you, most of the celebrities that's went to Diddy's parties never even heard of a freak off. So the freak offs in the beginning.
Do you think that's true? When we have had celebrities for the last 2 years say, I left the party early. Many celebrities have said that. I've left the parties early. There's a reason for that. Like the video, like the video. We're almost at 33K, you guys. We're almost at 33K. Many celebrities have said that for a reason. I left the party early. Is Ray J forgetting that?
And sounded really interesting, you know, and entertaining, I would say. But in this space now, when you look back, where were the freak offs? Everybody that's super legitimate, that's an A-list celebrity or whatever they say, you know.
Is he changing his tone because he's been told to? Like the video, like the video.
From my knowledge and just me knowing, I've never seen a freak off. What does that really mean? I mean, is that really real? Is this 50-50? Are we creating a new narrative for something that's not there? Where was it really dope in the baby oil? I mean, what are we doing?
Right.
And like we said, a judge jury will have to decide if there's any wrongdoing on Diddy's side, and he's innocent until proven guilty. But when the trial happens, will Ray J report on it? Like the video, like the video. Yes, I have to stop and play it. Yes, I do. Like the video.
What do you want people to know about the alleged altercation with you and Diddy's sons and your drive and your...
So now he's going to talk about the sons. Yes, he's wanting peace. Yes, he does want peace in regards to the sons. And we can't blame him. And even when he talked to WAC 100, he was basically saying, you know, I want peace. I don't want this issue. Even when he was talking to Nicki, he had said that he did talk with the Combs brothers and they're trying to work things out. And they talked and met up. So like the video, like the video. They had 3 altercation situations. And this last one, it was more so posted because Chris Brown stopped it. And Amber Rose also, was it Amber? No, it was, what's the other young lady's name that did the interview? She was there. She threw the party. It wasn't Amber Rose. It was, I can't think of the girl's name that talked about it as well. Like the video, like the video.
Belief that somebody took a shot at you. Do you believe those are related? And did they change your disposition towards...
Yeah, because Ray J never said who tried to hurt or injure him. People were trying to assume. Like the video, like the video.
Talking about this situation.
Well, when you live in LA, you know, I think a lot of things are controlled in a lot of different ways, whether it's from the underground scene or from the political scene. But what I do know is that the people that did that to me, you know, trying to work out something when you know who it is always the best plan, right? I've seen a lot of violence happen just because certain people wouldn't sit down and figure out, you know, what can happen in a positive way as opposed to it going another route. So in that situation, you know, we're doing everything we can to make sure that, you know, things are super safe and that everybody can just live and enjoy life. And whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, whatever it is, it stays on the front line. It doesn't go into something super violent. That's very important, you know, moving forward.
Well,
and as far as, you know, as far as the you know, go ahead.
No, go ahead. As far as what?
No, and then as far as Diddy's sons, yeah, it's been a lot. And I think at this point, you know, we had to all sit down and we had to really figure out what this looks like and what we should do moving forward. And so we've worked out our differences, and I think
that's good. They worked out their differences. Ray J has children. The Diddy sons are young adults. They're already going through enough. R.I.P. to Kim Porter. Their dad is in jail. So it's good that Ray J's wanting peace. It really is. But Ray J's had his hands in a lot of stuff. He's been trending a lot for the last 3 months. If you don't know, he has been. Like the video, like the video. There's about 104 in the building. If I could please get 104 people to subscribe, and thank you. We're trying to get to 33K. Let's continue.
When we talked in the beginning, creating these mentorship programs and creating something new to help young entrepreneurs when they're falling by the wayside is absolutely needed in these situations. I mean, if you even just look at me, sometimes you need certain guidance before you jump off the edge. And a lot of times that's happening in this space that we're in right now.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to join.
So that's good that Ray J is seeking peace. There's about 90 people in the building. Please continue to hit the like button. Please continue to hit the like button. Okay, let's double check. We talked to Ray J. We talked that the Quincy and Christian Combs sent a cease and desist in regards to the Kim Porter book. Many people are happy about that because the estate should be getting that money. It should not be going to some random guy that's not going through Kim's estate. The guy that wrote the first book, I can't think of his name, he had said something about he might put a college fund together for the twins. What? You got to go through Kim Porter's estate, and allegedly the funds are held up. We're almost at 100 likes. Double tap the screen. Please hit the like button. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you've already subscribed, thank you. We're almost at 33K, you guys. We're almost at 33K. There's been thousands in the building. If I don't ask, they might not do. We're at let's see, 94 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. It definitely helps push me into the algorithm. So I think it's a good thing that Quincy and Christian has sent a cease and desist in regards to Kim Porter. RIP to Kim Porter. She should be able to rest in peace. Well, without, you know what I'm saying? Many people are saying that, Kim's Porter and Cassie, if Kim was here, how would this transpire if Kim was allegedly here? Would Kim Porter and Cassie's situations allegedly be parallel? Would they be sharing the same story? So RIP to Kim Porter. It's not easy when you have Quincy and you have Justin that's lost a mom, and the twins lost a mom, and the twins are in high school, and the dad is in jail. And then you have the Ray J situation. So there's a lot going on. There's 94 likes. If I could please get a few more people to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. Yes, thanks for being here, everyone. We're almost at 33K, you guys. We're almost at 33K. So if I could please get 86 people to please subscribe, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we've covered a lot. Later on today, we might be going live again if there's more indictments that's coming out, and if Diddy has a court hearing, we might be going live later on today. Yes. Let me see. Hold on. This was from, let me see. Like the video, like the video. I'm about to play this clip. Just give me a second, because this was about 2 hours ago.
Get out of your old lease with no penalty. You're tracking the case, Aaron.
Now to the criminal case against Sean Diddy Combs. He says prosecutors violated his...
Like the video, like the video. We're talking about Diddy is not happy that his cell was raided. We're at 95 likes. Continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's continue with the clip. Fair use. Fair use. Let's go here. Okay, there we go.
rights after they accused him of contacting potential witnesses in his upcoming trial. A new hearing is set to take place this afternoon.
ABC News senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky here tracking the case. Aaron, always appreciate your perspective when you're over here. Sure. I want to ask you this. What are the Combs attorneys hoping to accomplish? What's their argument? Because they describe it, I want to get this right, outrageous government conduct. What are their allegations?
Their allegations are that federal prosecutors violated Diddy's constitutional rights when they started leafing through his handwritten jailhouse notes. They were swept up in a pre-planned raid by a number of federal agencies to rout out contraband at MDC Brooklyn. And so prosecutors had some access to a notebook and an address book, and prosecutors used that evidence to claim that Diddy has been under these relentless efforts to try and obstruct his criminal case.
Wow.
An effort to keep him in jail.
Well, sure, because his defense attorneys are trying again this week for the third time now to get him released on bail. And prosecutors say if he can contact witnesses and if he can make phone calls to people he's not supposed to be calling, and if he can orchestrate social media campaigns.
Like the video, like the video. We're at 95 likes. Please double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Please double tap the screen. And if you've already hit the like button, thank you. If you've already subscribed, thank you. Let's continue with the clip. Fair use reaction clip.
Aims to influence public opinion from behind bars. What would he do if he were on house arrest?
All right. So, few of us know as much as you do about it. Like, I know I was just been watching the Netflix thing, the Menendez case, and something found in their cell room in a sweep, led to, action in the court. Now, the court has scheduled a hearing on these accusations. What do we think is going to come out of that?
Well, the defense is arguing, Sam, that when prosecutors swept up the notes, it's possible they could have seen things Diddy wrote about his trial strategy or about his conversations with lawyers. Federal prosecutors said they sent the notes through what they call a filter team to weed out anything that might be considered part of the attorney-client privilege. The defense is not convinced, and the judge agreed to hold a hearing. So we'll see if he thinks what the feds did here was proper.
So there is supposed to be a hearing. I'm told it's today. You guys like the video, like the video.
Wait, just perspective here, because you mentioned something about social media. I saw it on my feed, that post with his children and him on speaker. Are you not allowed to do that?
That's the one federal prosecutors are taking aim at. They say that Diddy arranged that and had his kids do this, recruited his family, and you heard his voice from behind bars, which typically you don't when someone's in federal custody. And prosecutors said that was just meant to influence us and the potential jury pool. After that video posted, Shirley, federal prosecutors said they know that Combs was able to monitor audience engagement. He looked at the analytics of how that video performed online to see if it had the desired effect.
Sam mentioned the Menendez.
Diddy was looking at the annual analytics, you guys. Like the video, like the video. We're at 96 likes. Continue to hit the like button. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for hitting the like button. We're at 96 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. Please double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Diddy was analyzing the analytics, you guys, allegedly. Like the video.
Case, but how common or how unique is it that this would become a focal point of the case at this point, a jailhouse search of potential documents or thoughts that could be used in trial strategy?
We don't hear about it very often, but the Bureau of Prisons had this raid conducted. You know some of the problems at MDC Brooklyn. It's not a great place. Right. So they've been trying different efforts to get rid of contraband, things that inmates are not supposed to have. And so they sent in a bunch of different agencies, and agents from all over the country swept through MDC over a week or so. When they went to Diddy's bunk, they saw that he had a manila folder marked legal that they kind of patted down to make sure it didn't have anything untoward in it. Then they set that aside. They saw a notebook, an address book, and then a bunch of personal effects. And they took pictures of the notebook and the address book, and that's what prosecutors used to say, look, there's evidence that he's trying to obstruct these proceedings.
We'll see how it plays out.
Great stuff, Aaron.
Like the video, like the video. We have 97 likes. Please continue to like the video, everyone. So there's a lot going on with Diddy. There's a lot going on. There may be a possible court hearing today. We're going to keep an eye on that. Where he talked about the Christian Combs, and where he talked about Quincy sending a cease and desist to allege Corey. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. We're at 96 likes. Continue to hit the like button, please. Continue to hit the like button. Let's see. Continue to hit the like button, everybody. And we're almost at 33K. So if you've already subscribed, thank you. We're almost at 33K, guys. We're almost at 33K. I appreciate everyone for being here. Appreciate everyone for subscribing. I have some stuff I have to take care of. So if there's a hearing later on today, I may go live. We'll see what happens. But I thank everyone for being here. I thank everyone for subscribing. I appreciate everyone for being here and subscribing. And I appreciate everyone that did hit the like button. We're at 98 likes. If I get 3 more people to hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Double tap the screen. We're at 98 likes. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. 98 likes. Double tap the screen, please. Please, please, please. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Everyone. We're almost at 100 likes. We've been live for 2.5 hours. The like button is important because it actually pushes us out into the algorithm. We've been live for 2.5 hours. The like button is important because it actually pushes us out. So, yeah, I may have to change the way I do the show because the likes are important on my side. So, we have 98 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Other pages, they don't go as fast. Maybe I have to slow it down just to get the likes up, for sure. Yep. We're at 98 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. If I can get 3 people to please hit the like button, we'll be at 100 likes. I'm about to check something. Yeah. So we may have to slow the show down from now on to get the likes up. So that way we always hit our targets of what we need to hit. Not a lot of people are, but that's cool. My show goes extremely fast. Hitting the like button pushes me out into the algorithm. But I appreciate everyone for being here, supporting the show. We're at 98 likes. So thanks for being here. Fair use, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. We're at 99 likes. If I can get 2 more people to hit the like button, and if I can get 65 people to please subscribe, we're trying to hit 33K. We're trying to hit 33K. I thank everyone. We're at 99 likes. 2 more people to please hit the like button. That'd be great. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. We went through a lot. We talked about a lot. Save this clip. We'll try and see if other YouTube pages are having a concern with alleged investigators contacting them by pulling up to their addresses. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. We'll see if she does another video in regards to investigators and if other pages are having that same problem. So if you're just not coming in, we talked about a lot of things, but I appreciate everyone for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Everyone, focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. And I hope everyone has a great and blessed day. Goodbye.